And my lord, the petitioner challenges the award under Annexure 4, whereas where my lord, the Labor Court has held that the termination to be illegal and has awarded compensation of rupees 1 lakh only. Whereas my lord, my prayer is that the compensation amount should be enhanced to the tune of rupees 15
You are
lakh.
workman.
Yes, my lord.
It is compensation in lieu of reinstatement.
Because my lord, by that time I was retired from, I have already attended the age of 60 years. And the award was passed after I attended that age, where they have directed for compensation of rupees 1 lakh only. That is at my lord, page 34.
No, that's right, but it is not in lieu of.
Because my lord, at that point of time I have
କେତେ ଦିନ ଆଉ ଥିଲା କି ଆପଣଙ୍କର?
ସେତେବେଳୁ ଚାକିରି ସରିଯାଇଥିଲା. At that point of time when the award was passed, I was aged about 62, 63 years.
So,
but I remained, but my lord, I remained out of service for about 2 years. My lord, I have remained out of
2
service.
years. You have not worked.
I have worked for
No, for these 2 years you have not worked.
no, my lord, and
Maybe you may say since termination
their
is
fault,
illegal,
my-
you were prevented from working.
yes, my lord.
Okay, what was your salary?
My salary was, my lord, at page 32,888, page 37, my lord, it has been mentioned.
What was your position?
My position was, I was working as a first class boiler operator,
Boiler operator.
my lord.
So you are a diploma holder.
Mm,
You are a diploma holder.
my lord, that education.
Technician. What was your salary?
Page 37, rupees 32,888 per month.
Page 30.
7, my lord. Annexure 5, page 37.
$32,888 per month.
And my lord,
Okay, right. What was salary component from this? This may be wholesome.
Madam, for a
What was the house rent component?
my lord, for a moment, my lord, I have a glance.
No, tell us. To be very frank, tell us what was your drawing actually?
My lord, I was drawing 32,888 per month.
No. It must be inclusive of some other components.
No, my lord, that was that was not.
Had the submission of learned counsel for the petitioner. This is a read petition involving challenge to the award passed by the Labor Court, learned Labor Court, Hon'Ble, Odisha, in ID case number 4 of 17. Sole ground of challenge, even though the termination of the petitioner has been held to be bad. However, taking into account the petitioner was already superannuated on the date of award, there has been grant of compensation of rupees 1 lakh. Counsel for the petitioner, drawing the attention of this court, the document as page 37 of the brief, bracket and SF5, draws our attention to the fact that at the time of termination, the petitioner was drawing a sum of rupees 32,888 per month, and it is thus contended grant of a sum of rupees 1 lakh is just at a very, very lower side, and there should have been higher compensation. This court find the case of the petitioner needs examination, direct issuing notice. Refugees has undertaken এটা কর যে নোটিশ কেবল ଯିବ ୟାକୁ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ state को copy दे देवे extra copy be served on state council will be representing OP number 1, 2 and 3. There shall be notice by way of speed post. Voilà. Refugees has undertaken be filed by Friday. Miss case कौन file करछन?
No, I have filed that the amount which has been awarded, that is rupees 1 lakh, that has also not been paid to me.
That you can't file a miss case.
My
here.
lord, I have, that
Go
will
for
proceed in the
execution.
labor court.
33C2 is there. Or execution even also possible. Miss case don't press. Petitioner doesn't want to press the miss case. Miss case order kariye. The non-pressing of the miss case doesn't press. Miss case is not pressed doesn't mean petitioner has no other remedy to recover the amount already involving the award. As the petitioner is otherwise having the process through the ID Act in recovery of the amount involved. All right. Bring out citations.
My lord, I have cited two
You have
decisions.
brought some citation.
My lord, I have mentioned in
Your argument must be, let us assume it is 2 years period, working period.
my
So even if 50% salary, it should have been much better. Be ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Item number 2. My lord, item number 2, the petition is a cooperative bank, my lord, challenged the annexure 1, the order passed by the presiding officer Labor Court Jaipur under section 33C2 of ID Act, my lord. My lord, the private opposite party number 1 has claimed 8 lakhs.
Same. You are asked
Yes,
the other day.
yes, my lord.
Same judgment will follow.
My lord, in the instant case, my lord, this amount has been disputed by the management.
Yeah.
Because the claim was rupees 8,61,933. He has
Entitlement is disputed or claim is.
Entitlement is a dispute.
So therefore you have to go for adjudication.
My lord.
You have to go for adjudication. 33C2 no adjudication. It's only admitted, computation of admitted.
Yes, I have, for which I have challenged. The Honorable Division Bench.
Pardon?
My lord, Honorable Division Bench of the High Court has already.
You have the other options. Why are you pursuing these remedies? It's not a close of the matter.
My lord, decision of the Labor Court has a challenge because this Labor Court has a part without jurisdiction.
Citing the same decision, then you have to distinguish our judgment. You turn to your written statement. You can't improve now. You are nowhere stated.
And we have passed a judgment. We can't differ from our view. Yes, yes.
And that judgment also doesn't help you. If that judgment is strictly to be read, then it is against you. Because it also says if there is a determinable amount, then it has to be awarded. 33C2.
Similar matter has already been had the submission of SAHOO by the SAHOO from the petitioner and SAHOO for the state law. There has been already hearing on the same point of law. Same question and point of law involving another matter by the WPC number so and so. Judgment rendered on so and so. The case at hand stands clearly covered by the judgment rendered in so and so. This court therefore, this court for the judgment in so and so finds the writ petition is not, there is no infirmity in the award involved herein required to be interfered in the entertainment of the writ application. The writ petition thus stand dismissed.
My lord, liberty may be given to the petitioner bank to recover the misappropriated amount.
It's the same bench.
Have you taken yet any steps under
Ma-
the provisions of Cooperative Societies Act?
No, my lord, because the matter was sub judice and after decision,
Sub judice in which court?
labor court Jaipur.
Labor court doesn't bar a proceeding under Cooperative
Yes,
Societies Act.
I,
Doesn't bar. So
my-
check the provision.
Can't differ from our view, Mr. Sahu, you have
Check
to
it.
understand
yes,
that.
agree.
Actually,
You
it
should
is
have
your,
corrected. Yes, there is already a judgment.
Well,
that
double
is
PC number-
covered by that.
Double PC number is 9361.
Yes,
By
Monday we have
2000.
heard that. Monday, hearing raised.
Item 3,
Your Lordship, I am having a little difficulty having conjunctivitis, Your Lordship. But here the small matter is there, but I have noted that there is some counsel appearing for the opposite party.
I am
number.
appearing for the opposite.
You are appearing for workmen.
My lord, sole opposite party workman.
I will serve a copy on him, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, if it's next week. Your Lordship.
Why did we are satisfied to issue notice?
Yes, Your Lordship, then I have no.
What is the case?
Case is that there is an ex parte award, Your Lordship, and I had
Ex
filed
parte
the, yes, and right.
Just
for
come to the award, page 49.
Unable to see your, they cut. My associate will help you.
Page 49, where is the certified copy of the award?
Certified copy. Certified copy. Your
Going
Lordship.
on every
This
day,
is-
we find 2-3
No,
cases.
this is the communicated copy, Your Lordship. Then I'll supply a
No,
certificate.
this is not authenticated. Sorry.
I don't-
photocopy.
I-
You have given the photocopy, sir.
This is the communicated copy, Your Lordship.
No, this is not communicated. Cannot be.
Photocopy of the communicated copy.
Where is the
Photocopy-
communication order?
Photocopy may be written by within your office or maybe the client has.
I'll check up, then Your Lordship may grant me 2-3 days time. I'll
No,
check
be
up.
careful
Not
here.
not in my office, Your Lordship, must be there.
All cases are filed through
Uh,
only Xerox copies.
I know, my lord. I understand, Your Lordship, because I always file that.
No filing of certified copy or at least a authenticated copy and or communicated, copy communicated to the management.
Again. No, I'll check up. Definitely, I'll check up.
Read
Lordship, may fix it to next week, Monday, Your Lordship, so that I can, in the meantime, I can.
award involved. Let the authenticated copy,
Yes,
at least authenticated copy of the award be filed within 4 working days.
Your Lord.
The
Yes.
petition will be dismissed for non-prosecution, for non-compliance of the order.
Your Lordship, I'll check. Good day, Your Lordship.
Yes, it was presented on 4/5. It should not have been filed without a certified copy.
Certificate copy ta file karna.
It's a peremptory order.
Peremptory दिया जाए, again. See, actually, there is some difficulty. We are not getting able to get the certified copies from that court.
Then
Your
you should
Lordship.
not have filed. What
My
is the hurry?
My lord.
What is the hurry then?
Execution has been started, so that is.
Sorry,
why-
1.5 months, 2 months nearing past.
I'll
And
check. Your
management
Lordship.
filing without filing certified copy.
By Monday, I'll check up. By Monday.
It's your responsibility now. If you don't
Yes,
file,
sir.
it will be dismissed.
Yes, Your Lordship. Will do.
Yes, next.
Item 4,
There is difficulty in our registration. We register all cases, whatever is filed. Exemption by exemption. Yes, next.
May I please, your lordship?
You, yes, counsel for workmen. You be prepared. If it is expertise,
my lord.
then we'll like to set aside and remit the matter
They have
back.
appeared and contest the case, my lord. They have appeared and contest the case.
They have
Management-
appeared? Oh,
Yes, my lord.
All right, be prepared.
Ken Samantray
So
advocate.
you
appeared.
established that it's a contested.
My lord, the.
No,
input
appeared
of-
means, listen, appeared filing written statement,
Fine.
but did not read evidence. So that is also non-appearance.
My lord, I will examine. on the
So
appeal.
you satisfied to that extent that yes, there is real contest. So they claim that there is no ex parte order. There is ex parte order is wrong.
My lord, I will examine.
May I
They may
please?
be directed to
It will
supply
come.
copy of.
Yes, the matter will be listed after filing of the authenticated copy, if any,
Read petition copy may be supplied to me.
within the stipulated time.
Read petition copy of the read petition be supplied to me.
Copy ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଏ ଭିତରେ କାଇଁ ଆପଣ ତ you have come to know somebody is appearing, therefore. Yes.
May I please, Lordship? I am for the management, Lordship. I have challenged the order under annexure 4 and 8. That is also at page 25, there is 4, where under the payment of gratuity act, Lordship. Here is a case, Lordship. Whether the payment of gratuity act, section 4, Lordship.
It's an order under payment of gratuity act.
Gratuity act, Lordship. Under section
It
4,
is again by management.
by management. Lordship.
What was the final order?
Final order, Lordship, annexure 4, page 25, running page 28, Lordship.
There is no appeal.
Yes, your Lordship. Appeal in annexure 8, Lordship, page 46.
Pardon?
Annexure 8, page 46.
Annexure 8 is the appeal order.
Appeal order.
Okay.
And finally, page 49, Lordship, final order.
So you have lost in both forums.
Yes, Lordship. Here is a case.
Please come to the relief part,
Yes, Lordship.
page 49.
49, Lordship. That is order of finding of the controlling authority of National Labour Commissioner until the dated effect is upheld and the calculation made by controlling authority National Labour Commissioner.
So what is that error apparent on the face of law?
Error is that it was only decided whether in section 4 stated that continuous of 5 years of service. He has served for the through a manpower for the up to 14 to 2017. 2017 to 2020 when he resigned.
What was the period of working?
Working, Your Lordship. 8. They have filed in petition, Your Lordship. Period of working through contractor 8/12/2014.
Period of working?
Sir, working, sir, 8/12/2014 till 31/3/2017.
Mic ରେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
Again?
ନଇଁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ। Mic ଟା ତଳକୁ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
Period of working through contractor is 8/12/2014 till 31st March 2017. Then direct contract
31st
March 3
March
2017.
2017.
And from the direct contract,
Where is your written statement agitating this issue?
written statement, Your Lordship, they have admitted in filing that is annexure 2.
You might have admitted.
Don't shift it, sir. Don't shift. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ line ରେ stick କରନ୍ତୁ.
Sir, I have stated in
State come to that line, that para, that page.
Yes, Lordship. Annexure 3,
Page
paragraph,
କୁହନ୍ତୁ ସିଧା.
page 23, paragraph 7, Your Lordship. Last line, Your Lordship.
Page 23.
23, paragraph 7.
Yes.
Last
Read that.
Sir, in the present case, as the applicant has not completed 5 years of continuous service for receiving gratuity, on the contrary, he has just
Para
completed.
7 you are reading.
Sir, last line. Sir, last line. In the present case, as the applicant has not completed 5
ସେ
years.
କେମିତି deal କରେ ତାପରେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ. How it has been dealt with by the tribunal, forum, adjudicatory forum.
Yes, Lordship. Your Lordship. Kindly page 26, Your Lordship. Page 26, paragraph 5. 26. The applicant further submitted the in findings that was working under the labor contractor Manoj Enterprise from 8/12/2014 to 31/3/2017 for the work of that the company. Then he was engaged on direct contract that the central tool room that is company 1/4/2017 till his resignation, that is 31st August 2020, Your Lordship. So finding that in clubbing these two periods, they have given the benefit that is page 28, Your Lordship.
Para 3-5 ଦେଖିଲେ page 26 ରେ.
Para 3,
Para 3 ଆଉ para 5
5.
ସେ conclude କଲେ 5 ବର୍ଷ 9 ମାସ.
5 ବର୍ଷର ବାସି କରି ଏଇ ପିରିୟଡ ଟା କାଉଣ୍ଟ କରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
କୋଉ period
from the date of
ଆପଣ
the,
ଏଇ କହିଲେ କେମିତି ବୁଝିବେ ଜଣେ
କେମିତି ହବ?
କଣ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି
So
ବୁଝ
5 years 9 months ଅଛି।
sir, 5 years, 9 months from the 8/12/2014 to 31/8/2020.
31/8
2020.
ସେ 20 ଡେଟ୍ ଟା ଆପଣ କୋଉଠି ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି?
Sir, page 27,
Paragraph.
serial number 15, Your Lordship.
Para 3.
Can I, however, from the beginning, provident fund was being deducted by Messrs Central Tool Room,
Right.
which shows his work tenure with the respondent 5 years 9 months.
Sir, ସେଇଥିରେ କହିଛନ୍ତି sir, para 3 ରେ establishment ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ରହିଲେ 31/8/2020.
No, sir.
Sir.
The entire period you have deducted PF is 5 years 9 months.
ନାଇଁ sir.
Can
Sir, Your Lordship kindly.
ଆପଣ अरे अवॉइड कला किछ लाभ नै आपण पारा 5 टा पढंतु
Sir.
what finding that सेटा भूल ही पारे finding but you have to harp on that
Yes, I am.
we have never deducted that it is not 5 years 9 months.
Yes, yes, that has been
No material to that effect.
materials, Your Lordship. Your Lordship
That
kindly
question answer has been answered vividly, dealt and answered.
answer to that effect, Your Lordship. Paragraph 15 of the said judgment, page 27. Page 27, sir. The applicant had solved the respondent through contract from 8/12/2014 to 31/3/2017, and then under direct contract from 1/4/2017 to 31/8/2020.
Previous contractor. Not inclined.
आपण पीएफ काटि नांती बोली देखैथिले कि
They have not stated, only they have not.
आपण you see the whole problem in a finding of fact you can't go tangentially आपण
Yes,
straight
yes.
away you attack that finding कोन देखैथिले कहू नांती
Finding,
we are patiently we are hearing you
finding only said that he has not worked.
finding को ऊपर ने आपण कोन what is your best point
Your material.
best point कोन sir straight away come to the best
Best
point
point is, Your Lordship.
can I there is a specific finding that say resignation देले 31/8/20 रे आपण accept करले
Yes, Your Lordship.
14 रे आपण पीएफ काटिले which is in fact 5 years 9 months
5 years 9 months.
8 मास रु 12 मास 3 मास
Oh, please don't play with the
Your
word.
Lordship, kindly turn to page when he joined, page 18. Your
तापर
Lordship.
आपण सर्टिफिकेट इशू कला पर कहउछन फैक्चुअली रॉन्ग
No, sir, page 18, sir.
पेज 18 सर कोन मो
Sir, he has joined.
ताको गोटे सर्टिफिकेट देछन काम करिवार
No, but they have.
ताको कहउछन इट इज फैक्चुअली रॉन्ग इज योर सर्टिफिकेट
Your Lordship, kindly see page 18, Your Lordship. Page 18, Your Lordship.
80 or 18
18.
how does it improve your case 18
18, Your Lordship, because he has joined through his, that Manoj Enterprises on his serial number.
I don't know what is going through your mind.
My mind.
We have been requesting you come to the best point.
Your Lordship, best point.
So
Your Lordship.
don't go here and there so that you can concentrate and
Your Lordship, page 27, Your Lordship.
again 18 19 27 18 ने कौन कहउछंती straight away come to the point sir.
Page
Page 18 is not a point. Page 18 ने कौन आपण देखिया कहउछंती
Page 18, he has joined is from the contractor.
sir that point is well taken. से initially जो contractor पाखरे थिले GPF आपण दउतिले
Your Lordship.
your lordship तो दउ नथिले
No, Your
आपण दउतिले
Yes, Lordship. Only say, Your Lordship, that is the page 27, page 27.
27 ने कहंतु straight away come to the
15,
point.
the applicant had solved the respondent through contract from 8/12/2014 to 31/3/2017, and then under direct contract 1/4/2017 to 31/8/2020. The total service of the applicant comes to section 4 of the payment of gratuity act 72 states that gratuity shall be payable to an employee on the termination of his employment after he has rendered continuous service for not less than 5 years, Your Lordship, on his superannuation or reinstatement, resignation, or his death or disablement. My sole question, Your Lordship, I have not employed from 2014. Yes,
Deduct जोड़ा कले कौन हैला सेटा
that part has not been answered of the question.
अरे की आंसर करिवो you can only answer अपन जोटा GPF deduct करथुले 14 रु 17 what happened to that amount what will happen to happen according to you what would happen to you that amount
Taken into account.
That one has not deal.
because I think आपनकर whole
point-
dispute is regarding payment of gratuity or
Yes,
anything
payment
else
of gratuity.
then
You can't continue with one benefit and deprive him from the other benefit.
No, because
These
of
are all correlated. At the submission of land council for the petition. and the counsel for the state. Reverse, matter is hearing is made at the stage of admission. Impugned orders.
Annexure 4, Your Lordship.
Annexure 2 and 5.
4 and 5, sir.
5 and, sorry, 2 and 5 are of both the competent authority as well as appellate authority, assailed on the sole premises that there is no satisfaction of the provision at section 4 of the Payment of Gratuity Act by the workmen involved herein, as he had worked hardly from 8/12/2014 to 31/3/2017. In his attempt, learned counsel for the petitioner taking us to the written response of the management in the original proceeding, as well as other materials available on record, attempted to satisfy that period of work of the employee involved 8/12/2014 to 31/3/2017. Taking into account the above period, it is contended there is no completion of 5 years service, continuous service, in order to be eligible with the gratuity in terms of section 4 of the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. Taking this court to the discussions in the impugned orders, attempt is also made to satisfy the above ground, to take away the impugned judgments herein. State Council, on the other hand, taking the documents on record already, on brief already submitted, there has been in fact a resignation of the petitioner, the workman accepted by the management on
31/8/2020.
31/8/2020, and there has been also material establishing there has been deduction of provident fund from the employee since December 14. It is in this circumstance, State Council contended there has been right adjudication of the proceeding on the specific issue involving as to whether the employee oblique workman completed 5 years service in order to be eligible with gratuity in terms of section 4 of the Act. See, Ghosh thus contended there has been right adjudication by both the forums, requiring no interest, and accordingly, impugned orders require no interference. Considering the rival contentions of the parties, and from the pleading of the management, this court observed management had a case of the workmen working hardly for the period 8/12/2014 till 31/3/2017, but in course of hearing in the original proceeding, there has been surfacing of material that there has been working of the petitioner up to the employee oblique the workman up to 31/8/2020. However, with different contractors, and The resignation of the respondent, the opposite party, the workman employee, was also appears to have been accepted by the management on 31/8/2020, and with further material that there has been issuing of a experience certificate by the manager, administration and accounts, disclosing the workman applicant was working as purchase assistant on contract basis with the opposite party with effect from 8/12/14 was factually wrong. Fact remains, he was actually engaged as contract basis, on contract basis as a purchase assistant on 1/4/2017 and not on 8/12/2014. There has been clear material disclosing the applicant, the workman oblique the respondent, opposite party herein, sought the respondent through contractor from 8/12/2014 to 31/3/17, and then under direct contract from 1/4/17 to 31/8/2020, and finally his resignation was accepted by the management petitioner herein on 31/8/2020. This court therefore find the original authority justified in giving a finding of fact on the respondent workmen's working in all total for 5 years and 9 months, thereby meeting the contingency required under Section 4 of the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. This factual finding of the original authority got confirmed by the appellate authority in the PG Appeal 36/42/2022-B.1 B capital for concurrent finding of fact by both the forums on the particular issue, agitated and being adjudicated in participation of the management. This court finds there is no scope for interfering in such findings. In the circumstance, this court finds this is not a fit case to be admitted. Repetition thus dismissed. In the circumstance, there is, however, at the admission stage, in the circumstance, there is, however, no other aspect possible. That means gratuity authority पे क्या फेयर करुची एटा स्टेट रो ना सेंट्रल रो सेंट्रल सेंट्रल रे किया अछंती you are there MP Sara Das कर दो central council for the gratuity authority under the Payment Gratuity Act. Thank you. Yes.
For orders item 5.
I'm on Biswanath.
Yes.
I'm on this. Last occasion, this Hon'Ble Court issued notice to the respondent and also called for the LCR. It has been found that the notice has not been served, though the
Notice has not been served, so you take fresh steps.
to his present address, to her present address.
Fresh steps
And,
as undertaken for service of notice on the respondent
on her present
filed by
address.
Friday. Photocopy of LCR, okay, refugees be issued, fixing short returnable date. Matter may be placed for final hearing after the notice gets subsumed. LCR, photocopy of LCR receipt be kept on record. requisites as undertaken by the speed post with ID by Friday.
Item 6,
fresh step, I mean, BC my lord. The fresh step I will take in my lord.
Door locked. So you take fresh notice with
Yes,
correct
yes,
address. Door lock hele author correct address kahingi dibo. Okay, correct address if any. Hela?
Yes, my lord.
Fresh notice on respondent with correct address if any. Within 10 days kar do. Hela, requisites by speed post with ID. Also within 10 days. Same order of notice be issued and to be listed after service of notice.
item 7,
My lord,
Interim order ଅଛି କି ଏଗୁଡାକରେ?
Nahi again. No more.
ନାହିଁ.
my lord, item 7, fresh steps by tomorrow.
Pardon?
Fresh steps by tomorrow, my lord.
By tomorrow,
Yes,
okay, first steps are undertaken for issuing notice on the respondent. By tomorrow.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Notice be issued fixing short returnable date, matter be listed after service of notice. LCR place be kept on record, orator be LCR place be kept on record.
item 8,
May I please your lordship? My lord, it is a expertise judgment.
Expertise judgment.
Yes, my lord, expertise judgment and the
are
reason for expert.
Other side has also come.
My lord, the respondent has filed an appeal.
He
That
appear
is-
କରୁଛନ୍ତି the other side ପାଇଁ ଆର case ରେ କିଏ appear କରୁଛନ୍ତି Mr. Tapesh Roy,
Yes, sir.
Rajit Roy, sorry.
Saurav,
You are there for the respondent.
Yes, my lord.
Rajit Roy କାହାନ୍ତି? ତାଙ୍କ associate ବି କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି. କେତେ ଦିନ delay?
Delay 45 days, man. But my lord, there is
You
a
are
modification.
verified from the staff reporting. କେତେ ଦିନ delay ଆପଣଙ୍କର?
My calculation is 45 days, man.
No, it is 51 days.
But my lord, there is a modification of the order on 3/3/2023, man.
Delay ଟା ତାଙ୍କ presence ରେ condemn କରିଛନ୍ତି. 160 of filing of delay condonation application. There is also simultaneous filing of matter 78 of 23 involving same judgment by the husband.
My lord, yes, they are, my lord. My lord is
You
coming.
are wife.
Coming.
Oh, you are there. Yes, 51 days delay. Let us condone the delay. You have also appealed.
Yes, Lord. I have also preferred the appeal. In the second case, I am the appellant, my lord.
Mike Rekun.
My lord, in the second case, I am the appellant.
Yes, second case you are appearing, no
Yes,
doubt.
Lord.
First case you received notice.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Copy.
Same party.
Again.
So we are condoning delay.
Yes,
You are
Lord.
for wife.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Pati, you are
Yes.
for wife.
Yes.
So for wife, there should not be any.
It's okay.
ଯେତିକି ଲେଖିଛ ନେଇଛ କି dictation ଟା ତମେ ନଉଛ ନା ପଳେଇଲା middle of dictation how they are living. Unfortunate.
The fact that it's an ex parte judgment. If that is the sole ground, then the matter can be remanded back, my lord.
It's ex parte judgment.
Yes, ma'am. But probably if that is the sole ground.
So we'll not record your consent, but we'll say this is ex parte judgment.
Yes,
In
sir.
the interest of justice, the matter should be reheard.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
in the
And
lower court-
we'll fix time for appearance of both
Yes, my lord.
parties.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
And there will be retrial.
Yes, ma'am.
Ex parte at what stage?
My lord, from the very beginning.
The
Beginning.
beginning, my lord.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then let it go back and wife remain ex parte.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
and what is your ground of challenge, Mr.
Also can be.
My kind of
Petition
challenge, my
for-
lord, I had filed an application
not.
under section 27 of the Special Marriage Act for divorce on the ground of cruelty. But per contra, my lord, the learned family judge, he has passed an order of judicial separation.
Sorry, last part civilian.
On the contrary, my lord, the
Yes.
family judge has passed an order for judicial separation. Mine
That is better. Why do you want that? That's
My
an
lord-
observation regarding cruelty.
No, my lord, because so far as my evidence is concerned,
Mr. Rai,
that-
in a high court, the wife has taken that plea that I'm ready for judicial separation, but the ground of cruelty should be deleted.
my lord,
No,
so-
I'm telling you, give you an example.
Yes, my lord.
And my right to privacy is infringed. This actual case I'm telling you. In a matrimonial, these kind of disputes, all these issues legal issues like cruelty and all this, that is ultimately causing harm to both the parties. Maybe the party because the wife is now branded to be cruel. You want to that.
No, my lord.
You want separation or so your appeal should be dismissed.
My lord, that is yet to be, my lord, let her enter because my evidence remains unchallenged, my lord. That is the ground on the basis of which I'm seeking divorce. So let it be decided by the family.
On Chamchoni Court, Mr. Patti, separation na nahi.
No, my lord, I challenge that order.
I mean, what is your actual instruction? Does she want to proceed?
You want?
Resume the
Yes,
matrimonial
yes.
relationship?
Yes, yes, resume, yes.
You want to continue with it?
Otherwise, you can just get it.
Are you in a position to establish there is no cruelty?
Yes, my lord. My lord, kindly see the family court within 1 month, my lord, the case has been disposed of, my
Within
lord.
1 month.
The expiry order was there and.
No, my lord.
Yes, yes, 24/11.
My lord, but what
expiry
prevented,
order,
what
but
prevented,
Kindly see the order sheet.
Interest of the parties.
Yes, my lord.
All right, add the. There is also a filing of matter 78/23 by the husband involving the same judgment. Like, IA 171 considering the rival contentions of the parties and as this court find the delay condemnation application is at the instance of the wife. This court inclined to condone the delay of 51 days. I stand disposed accordingly. Next, Mata Dita cost title Koriban, one after another. The old one will be the earlier cost title and the subsequent one will be the next. So 78/23 followed with 160/23. Consent of parties, and as both the sides have already appeared through different appeals, and in the meantime, there is also exchange of copy of both the appeals to the other side counsels. Matter is taken up for final hearing. In the course of hearing, this court find the judgment in CPs 262 of 22 was passed. Is an expert judgment in the non-participation of the wife undisputedly. Can anybody give the date of filing of the complaint?
my lord, 7/9/2022.
7/9.
2022.
Okay, undisputed fact remain to be the CP 262 of 2022 came to be filed by the husband. The appellant in Mata 78 of 2023 on 7/9/22.
My lord, annexure 2 is the order sheet, my lord. Annexure 2 is the order sheet.
In your appeal.
Yes, yes, my application. Enter order sheet I have given. Page 32.
Annexure 2.
Yes, page 32.
Annexure 2 is the judgment itself. Order sheet of footage.
Order sheet.
Order sheet nahi to.
Mata 160 of 2023
160 ରେ annexure 1 ଟା ହେଲା judgment.
judgment annexure 2 hoଉଛି order sheet ଟା
Annexure 2 ଗୋଟେ file ହେଇଛି. Okay. Annexure 2 is the marriage certificate. It is judgment sarla. Certificate sarla. Judgment in CP 262 of 22 by Annexure 4 in 78 as well as Annexure 1 in Mata 160 of 23. Both parties are directed to, both wife and husband are directed to appear before the family court, Judge Family Court Puri on 17th of July.
yes
On their appearance, along with the copy of judgment of this court, the Judge Family Court Puri shall do and in. commencing the trial of the proceeding and if possible to dispose the proceeding at least within a period of 4 months from the date of communication of the judgment of this court. Observation, if any, made in the expertise judgment will have no impression in the further hearing of the matter, for the trial of the matter. It is, this court also has not expressed any opinion on merit of the case on either side. The case has to be decided on its own merit.
My lord, opportunity to be given to
Both
file the
the
double
accused
judgment.
and disposed.
Phrase trial, phrase trial, the
Obliged.
catchword is phrase trial.
Oblige, my oblige.
Be brief, Mr. Bhakti.
Yes, oblige.
My lords have directed to complete the proceeding within a time frame.
Pardon?
Within
4
four-
months.
4 months.
4 months.
May I pray, let it be a longer period, but let it be 6 months.
Uh,
Let it be a longer period.
Longer.
My lord, in case
lord-
if the parties would like to adduce it.
No, listen, we have said preferably within 4 months.
Yes, my lord.
पण extension file कले सेटा से मागिले
যদি ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଠି difficulty ହବ,
Yes,
better this sort of litigation.
Yes, sir.
ପୁଣି Supreme Court କହିଲାଣି, conciliation is a must. So therefore, some improvement may be there. Why are you in hurry? Your husband.
Yes, my lord.
ଆପଣ ready ହେଇକି ବସିଛନ୍ତି କି?
I had the
luck.
one.
Saying,
Yes, ma'am.
taking something is very easy,
That's true, my lord.
but structuring something is very difficult.
For addition item 9,
ଆଉ କାଲିର accident ରୁ ବି କିଛି learn କରନ୍ତୁ। କାଲିର ଯୋଉ state ରେ tragedy ହେଇଛି, ସେଥିରୁ ବି କିଛି learn Odisha is
Your Lordship, may I pray that be taken up on Monday, Your Lordship, because I am having some difficult conjunctivitis, Your Lordship.
Monday.
Again,
ये तो भी conjunctivitis ଅଛି।
again,
Mr. Mishra भी conjunctivitis।
ନାଇଁ ମତେ ହିଁ ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ତରଫ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
All right, all right. ଆସୁ ତାହେଲେ Monday କାହିଁକି? Monday ପୁଣି ଆଖି କୁଣ୍ଡେଇ ହଉଥିବ, ପୁଣି time
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସପ୍ତାହ ପରେ ଆସୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କରିଦବା ସେ 17 joint. There is suffering at the side of the petitioner's counsel. The case stand adjourned to 17th.
17th, Your Lordship.
17th.
Great.
ଗୋଟେ ଫାଇଲ ବୋଧେ ଏଟା ଗୋଟେ ଫାଇଲ କି? ଆଚ୍ଛା। There is no interim order.
No, interim order is continuing, that is final, Your Lordship.
Final.
Yes.
This matter,
My lord, this
idea award,
again,
idea award.
idea award against this writ application is filed.
Sir, ଗୋଟେ ଖାଇ ଟିକେ ଆପଣ ତ ହିୟରିଂ ପାଇଁ ମନା କରିଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ 12/4/2008 ରେ this court passed an order 17B compliance. They challenge before the Supreme Court, appealed. ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ affidavit ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି 22 ମସିହାରେ
ଏଗୁଡ଼ା disputed
22 ମସିହା yes କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ 21 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଦେଇଛୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଲାଟେଷ୍ଟ affidavit ଦେଇଛି ଇଭିନ୍ 21 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଫୁଲି ତାକୁ ଆଉ ସେ ଡିନାଏ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି
21 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଦେବାରେ dispute ନାହିଁ, but my land senior what he is saying,
Why so many miscases are?
ସେଇ ଯୋଉ 17B after Supreme Court upheld that order ଏଠି ହେଲା 12/4/2018 ରେ କୋର୍ଟ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଦେଲେ ଯେ 17B compliance
Direction was carried to Supreme Court.
yes ସେମାନେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ Supreme Court
government went to Supreme Court, lost it there. They committed a mistake. From the date of receipt of the order, they gave the money. Subsequently, being conscious that they have committed a mistake, they gave it from the data power.
But they have not
Why are
paid.
you
That is
not
my.
clearing 17?
Sorry, man.
Why are you not clearing 17B?
Yes. That is.
Your lordship is pretty correct. Up to 2021, 17B has been complied. My learned senior is saying.
Has been that right?
Uh-huh.
No.
Up to
la-
21.
My last affidavit, you see, I have given, you have not denied that.
Hearing.
সেটা কিছুদিন
Fix up करो तो ये तो भी अभी तक सारा comply कर दियो at least 17.
Although this is such a big file, but as a matter of fact, only two questions are there. Whether collection of revenue is a sovereign function of the government, once it is, if the lordship holds, this is a sovereign function of the government, it comes under the exclusion clause. ID Act will not be applicable.
So you challenge the jurisdiction of the tribunal.
Yes, yes.
What is
And-
this organization?
Sorry, madam.
What is this organization?
Central Exchange and Customs Department of Government of India.
Nahi, Supreme Court judgment kichi nahi.
Yes, I have on the last
That
occasion, I have given
judgment-
to my learned senior.
You'll also look to that judgment. That judgment has absolutely no application.
I have
What industrial work you are doing, Mr. Rautra?
But they are doing industrial work. I have given. So far as the workmen are concerned, they are casual laborers for discharging this, supplying drinking waters, sweeping, and also some other work of that nature. And that has been dealt with by the tribunal. Rather, my learned friends can say their entire case
What
was,
happened to that Bangalore water was?
that was upheld by the Supreme Court. Even animal
No,
husbandry
that
department was held to
subsequently it
be.
Sent to larger bench.
That has been, I think, again, I'll check
What
up.
happened to larger
Yes,
bench?
I'll check up. But that was, my information is, again, that was held, that animal husbandry department is
Kain
also.
judgment that.
You see that, I'll verify. I'll verify again, unless I verify, I can't.
Lord. 17B, I submit to the
Yes.
court.
All right, all right. In the course of hearing, there is submission of non-compliance of the benefits under the direction in terms of 17B of the ID Act.
Order dated 12/4/2018.
Sri Biswanath Rath learned. You are counsel appointed by this organization.
No,
Or-
madam,
or
senior panel
central-
counsel, senior panel counsel.
Senior panel counsel appearing for the management undertakes to comply the balance portion within a period of 1 month.
Little bit more time.
Keତେ ଦିନ 18 ମାସ
ଅଧିକା election ଆସୁଛି ପଇସା
ଅଠର
ସବୁ election
No, I talked to them over telephone also. They expressed that difficulty. They have got a limitation at Bhubaneswar office. They can go up to certain amount. Thereafter, they want approval from the highest authority.
Certain
That,
amount court order maybe 17B will be certain amount.
that I understood.
So you have to, these questions you should ask.
Should I,
ତାର 18 ମାସରେ Supreme Court offense.
should I place my letter? with the lordship?
My lord friend is writing
17B was
letter.
challenging Supreme Court. I don't know who advised that.
Your lordship.
Is there any judgment that 17B is not payable?
Cannot be, there cannot be. If there cannot be.
All right, we grant you
My
1
my
month
lordship always asks that how
We
much
grant
money
you
you have
1 month
spent.
time.
Sorry,
We grant you 1 month time. Do whatever, beg and borrow, pay them.
if your lordship wants to
As a
see my
matter of-
letters, what I have written to them, your lordship can very well visualize.
So then there may be personal appearance or stoppage of salary of the officer.
Se content would have Supreme Court re file aba.
Let them survive.
CNTC, they will be filing in Supreme Court now.
This
That you
court
must
as
tell
a
them
matter of
also.
Last time, there is undisputedly, there has been settling of such issue by way of judgment of the Hon'Ble Apex Court. SLP being preferred by management. Considering unnecessary litigations on admitted dues under the provisions of section 17B of the ITI. And there should be minimum survival of the workmen involved herein. This court, as a matter of last chance, grants 1 month time for clearing the whole 17B entitlements in favor of the each of the workmen.
Yes, ma'am.
In favor of the each of the workmen. Place the matter on 28th of July, an affidavit should be filed by the management in compliance of the above direction on the next date of posting. Matter be placed on 28th.
28/7, your lordship.
28th of July.
Madam. Madam, the compilation of judgment I have given may be kept on record.
Pardon?
Compilation of judgments I have given may be kept on record.
Yes,
Yeah, use.
compilation of Judgment kind.
ଏବେ ଦେଲି just.
ବିରାଟ ବଡ କାହିଁ ତ ରଖ ସେତେବେଳେ ଦବ ଏତେ ବଡ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ନେଇଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ନେଇକି ତାକୁ notes of submission
Notes of submission I am preparing.
you scan it. The question is long decided.
Yes.
There must be element of industrial working. There must be element of
Yeah, industrial
industrial working. Must be satisfying of section 2A.
Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, there is no possibility. One must be workman. Workman ର definition ରେ ଆସୁନି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ excise department ରେ what is that industrial working? Industrial excise department रे what is excise department is not distillers.
Yes.
It's a department controlling. So it is only administrative work. କାହିଁ litigation ସବୁ fight କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ? ଆଣନ୍ତୁ Mr. Rautara. There must be decision.
Yes, sir.
Maharashtra ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ
Most
decision
bo-
ଥିବ।
I'll be prepared with that.
ମଧ୍ୟପ୍ରଦେଶର
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ମହାରାଷ୍ଟ୍ରର decision
ଅନ୍ୟ
ଥିବ।
high courts I was
ତାମିଲନାଡୁର ଥିବ।
ନା ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇବେ
ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟର ଥିବ ୟାର ବି ଥିବ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଆପଣ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ସିଆରଆଇ ର ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆସିବ ସିଆରଆଇ ରେ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଆଲ ଆଡଜୁଡିକେସନ ଅଛି ତେଣୁ ଆମେ we can draw some inference from there.
There's some element of industrial.
Some element of industrial adjudication in the establishment.
Yes. That is
So
required.
if the establishment taken as a whole, all employees there,
That is a matter to be
workers,
taken, yes.
there can
Factual
be
aspect.
constituted to be workmen. ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ବାଙ୍ଗାଲୋର ୱାଟର ୱାର୍କ ସପ୍ଲାଇ
supply.
କର୍ପୋରେସନ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ ନେଇପାରିବା
ତାଙ୍କର ଏଥିରେ ପ୍ଲିଡିଂ ଗୁଡା ଦେଖେଇଦେବି
ତ ଆପଣ ନିଜେ କରିକି ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ଥ୍ରୋ ଦିସ୍
ବଡ ବଡ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଣିକି ଡର
ସିଲେକ୍ଟେଡ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଦୋଟି ତିନିଟି ଦେବେ
Actually, ବେଶୀ judgment ନାହିଁ ଗୋଟେ judgment 345 pages. All the unknown.
ଗୋଟାଏ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛି
ହେଲା।
145
and written note file କରିବେ on the
Written
next
note
day of
କରିଦଉଛି ମୁଁ.
registering. There should be filing of citation along with written note of on citation. In reference to paragraph. पूरा
Yes,
देवे
my lord.
आपको
Yes,
सेई
yes,
paragraph,
yes.
हमको सही paragraph
with a
को
copy to me so that I can also.
No, no,
by
certainly.
both the councils.
Certainly.
Senior counsel on the other side, Mr. Putora. Yes, matrimonial matter what is the that number? ପଠା ତାକୁ ମୋ ହାତରେ ମୋର କ୍ରିକେଟ ଖେଳିକିରି ଏ ରିଜିଷ୍ଟରକୁ ମୁଁ କରିଦେଇଛି। Yes, item 11.
May I please? Dismissal of divorce.
Both side ଅଛନ୍ତି?
I am
ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ yes. This is a husband appeal.
My lord. Suit for divorce are dismissed by the judge family court.
My lord, in this case, state is the petitioner.
Not pressed.
No, state is the petitioner.
State is the petitioner, that's
Yes.
apparent.
Review.
What is this case?
Annexure 1.
What
Annex-
is this case? What was the direction there?
Direction Annexure 1, page 14.
Yes, this is innocuous order, what review?
Ground number we have taken. Ground B.
I just directed for implementation of the tribunal order in toto.
Yes, but the petitioner name is not reflected in the.
Supune.
Petitioner's name is not reflected in the recasted list. That is the whole problem. Ground B.
There was a tribunal order or not?
Tribunal order.
That order has been confirmed in division bench or not?
No.
Yes. Yes. OA order was challenged in WPC 5322 of 14.
Yes.
So it is confirmed in division bench.
Confirmed in division bench.
Confirmed in division bench. So whatever order there, you work out. But review here. Suppose you may find difficulty certain benefit releasing, but you go strictly in terms of the tribunal order.
Yes.
It's a review application at the instance of the state. Against the seeking review of the final order passed by single bench dated 16/10/2020 in WPC 27053 of 20. Background involving the case appears to be petitioner moved the tribunal, state administrative tribunal, along with similarly situated persons, and the batch of cases were disposed of by tribunal by Danesha 1. Leading case being OA 1536 of 2008. Further material discloses state being aggrieved by such order of the tribunal preferred read petition in the division bench. Division bench on disposal of the yes, come to read petition copy अच्छी तो आप पाए
Yes.
हाँ देखो तो read petition page 36. Page 36. Then the OA 80 and 520.
Yes.
Now come to page 15 there. Eighty and 520, last two cases.
Yes, last two cases.
Parallel order, common order. So इथिरे जहाँ हला से उड़ा bind करिवो. And dita read petition अच्छी.
Dita petitioner किंतु आमे review रे only opposite party number 1 टा हेई पारनी 2 टा हेई जाइछे प्रोफॉर्मा रहिछ.
हाँ sorry.
आमे review टा जो करछि स्टेट करछि दी जण petitioner को OP1 and 2. OP1 is the main जोटा कि आमे करि पारुनो लिस्ट रे नाही OP2 टा हेई जाइछ.
आगे सुनो तो आपको वन रो किसी अवेलेबल होउनी तो कम्युनिकेट कर दियंतु.
हां लिस्ट है
तो कम्युनिकेट कर दियंतु. If it is impracticable, you can communicate them.
Yes.
से तार कंटेंट फाइल करियो कि एग्जीक्यूशन फाइल करियो, it is up to them.
Yes.
Right. By read petition number 5321 by 14 and
my lord, as per my instruction, my lord, all are getting their dues. In this case, after the virtue of this confirmation of this order by this honorable court, the petitioners are coming with that they will eligible for the old pension rules, as because they have got appointment in 2005.
the party, that is not the issue here.
Review
You file the single bench judgment, you file the read petition in single bench for implementation virtually. Then what order I have passed? I said, see, this order being confirmed in division bench, state is bound to oblige.
My lord, my lord.
That's all the order.
My-
ସେଥିରେ କଣ review? ସେ
My-
କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା, so far petitioner 1 is concerned, there is no issue. There is issue. Petitioner number 2 is compliant. If it becomes a issue, let them communicate you, you will be resolving that.
My lord, my lord. I can understand.
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଚ୍ କେସ୍ ଫାଇଲ ହେଲେ ସେଥିରେ କିଛି ଏଭଳି ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ ଥାଏ। ଯଦି ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ ଅଛି ତାକୁ ସର୍ଟ ଆଉଟ୍ କରାଯିବ। By WPC 5321 of 14 and 5322 of 14. Undisputedly, the order of the tribunal has been confirmed in these two writ petitions by division bench. Writ petition out of which this review petition comes was virtually writ petition to work out the direction of the tribunal so far it relates to petitioner is concerned. Filing the review, state government urges, SAHOO appearing for the state government urges, there is practical difficulty in implementing the order of the tribunal. So far as OP number 1 is concerned.
1 is concerned.
OP 1 is concerned. And unless the review is entertained and appropriate direction is given, there is difficulty in implementing the order of the tribunal so far it relates to the petitioner 1 is concerned. Considering the submission of State Council and after hearing the submission of Sri Patti, this court finds the writ petition was disposed of with an innocuous order for releasing area on account of disposal by the tribunal of the original applications in respect of the petitioners. This being a direction only for implementation of the tribunal order. Whatever benefit accrues through tribunal order has to be provided to the parties. In the event there is any difficulty in the implementation of the tribunal direction, there are other mechanisms available to the state petitioner hearing. And in this circumstance, this court finds the review petition in this situation is not entertainable, which is dropped accordingly.
Item number 2.
As a consequence, interim application also stand wrong.
May I please, Lord?
Yes.
Lord, my case is covered by my lord's decision in Hariyar Singh. I have submitted a copy of that decision. It is in respect of Sampur.
Yes. Mr. SAHOO, it's covered.
Cover.
Obligement. First, annexure will be changed in the first. Again.
For your convenience, no modification order.
No, my lords.
Xerox copy re insert kari dei diyo. Tinta case re tinta separate dei debe.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 3.
Item 3.
Sir, maybe please. Page 10, Annexure 4 is my representation pending before the Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation with regard to illegal running of a mixture industry adjacent to my house. They are creating serious pollution and health hazards for a big industry and no permission, nothing. I have made several representations under answer 1 to answer 4.
Decision on this. Decision involve following prayer. Undisputedly on the self-same issue, petitioner's request by the annexure 4 appears to be pending before Commissioner Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation. Considering this is a pending case with competent authority, the writ petition stand disposed directing Commissioner BMC OP number so and so. But taking a lawful decision on the same, following process of law, and also further providing opportunity to party likely to be affected by completing such exercise at least within a period of 10 weeks from the date of communication of order along with copy of writ.
Item 4.
Item 4 is a matter regarding petitioner is a agriculturist under a scheme that is post-harvest management scheme. He has constructed a house and he is entitled to get incentive of rupees 2 lakhs, that is subsidy 50% of the estimated cost. That is
Where is the document assuring subsidy?
Annexure 2 is the proposal, and they have inspected everything they have found, but difficulty they are showing their project was they have to make the construction with asbestos roof, but with permission he has made a concrete roof. That they are because of that they are not clearing the subsidy. My representation is pending on annexure 4.
Annexure 5.
Annexure 5. 4 and 5, 3.
Prayer
all.
portal, no? Petitioner draws attention through the benefit structure in annexure 2. Submits as a pending application in the same regard by annexure 5 with the OP number.
With the Director of Horticulture, Odisha.
OP number.
OP number is
OP number 2.
OP number 2. Director.
Considering this is a pending case before the competent authority disposed of, directing OP number 2 give a lawful disposal to annexure 5, but keeping in view the provision made in annexure 2, completing entire exercise within a period 10 weeks.
Item 5. May please your lordship.
Finally, 1 week more time to file counter.
It's a subuni.
My lord, matter relating to reissuance of travel documents, my lord.
Passport.
My lord.
Issuance of passport.
My lord, even if we last day.
What order you are challenging here?
My lord, I have submitted my application before the authority concerned for reissuance of travel documents. Earlier, I have
any communication to you?
Yesterday they called me, but they handed over a piece of documents.
So what happened yesterday?
Yesterday, my lord, those letter was issued 9th May 2023. You obtain order from the court below where case is pending. That is, they have issued. They have just handed over. May I permit to?
I court order aniyo kai kuchuntam.
1 week more time to file counter only, madam.
Ms. Babita Sawa appearing for central government. 1 more week time. Dion taku sara kote copy diyantu. अरे आपण डिसीजन नेबे आम हाईकोर्ट रो जजमेंट लागू हबो न हबो तांको पासपोर्ट दिया हबो न हबो तांको काई कहबे जे कोर्ट सुनतु से कोर्ट ऑर्डर दवा कहिसेंती ना बेल ऑर्डर प्रोड्यूस करियो कहिसेंती
नो कोई ऑब्टेन ऑर्डर
आपण नारे क्रिमिनल केस थिबो
दीटा केस होछे
हां दीटा केस रे बेल रे अछंती
आज्ञा बेल रो
ताले से ऑर्डर प्रोड्यूस करिया पे कहिथिबे
ना ना सॉरी माय लॉर्ड काइंडली सी pending criminal case attracts
pending criminal case against a passport under this passport authority could refuse issuance of passport in a case is pending against a passport applicant before any criminal. You can obtain an order from the magistrate under whom your criminal case is pending allowing you to go abroad. Kon offense kon apangro?
Offense, my lord, I have annexed, my lord, all offenses are tribal by.
Are you a hardcore criminal?
No, my lord. One criminal case against me where I was.
307 ଅଛି ନାଇଁ କଣ କହୁଛ?
No, I was participated in.
Bail ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ନା ନାଇଁ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା bail ରେ ଅଛୁ. I was.
କାଇଁ bail order କାଇଁ?
Bail order I am not annexed, but I was on bail.
ତାହେଲେ ତାକୁ ଦେଇ produce କରନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା. There may be some outcome.
Your lordship may pass an order.
Yes, it is at this stage. Counsel for the petitioner produces a copy of correspondence dated 9/5/23 directing petitioner to produce court order involving the criminal cases. On his own submission, learned counsel for the petitioner submits his client is already on bail in both the criminal cases. In such event, let the petitioner appear before the regional passport officer on any working day next week, along with bail orders for his passing appropriate order in the pending passport application. With this observation, the petition stand disposed.
Item 6. May I please your lordship.
The Urban Land Selling Act, Lordship.
Pardon?
In Urban Land Selling Act, 99, it came into Repeal Act came, Lordship. In the Repeal Act, sections 3 and 4, benefit accrued.
ଟିକେ mic ରେଖ।
Section.
ତଳକୁ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ମାଇକ୍ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଉଠାନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଡେଙ୍ଗା ଲୋକ ମାଇକ୍ ଟାକୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହାଇଟ୍ କୁ ନେବେ ତା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ସେଠି ରଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଯାହା ଜଣା ପଡିଲା।
ନା ଇଏ ବାଙ୍ଗରା ଲୋକ ଆସିଲା ବେଳକୁ ବାଇକ୍ ତଳୁ କରିଦଉଛନ୍ତି। Benefit accrued under Urban Land Selling Act, Lordship, on 1999, in a repeal, which says lands which are not been taken, possession has not been taken, and or compensation has not been paid, that land should be returned to the returnee. And in view of that, Lordship, page 26, it is admitted by the state that possession has not been taken and compensation has not been given. And this Honorable High Court order also, which they went up to the Supreme Court and SLP was dismissed. This, Lordship, kindly see the judgment passed by this Honorable High Court, which says, Lordship, I am just taking page 26 for convenience. This is the judgment, Lordship.
You want repossession of the land?
I am in the possession.
You are in possession.
Then
What do you want now?
My ULC case under section 20 should be disposed of in view of the repeal act. Page 26. Page 26, Lordship, annexed to.
Page 26.
Lordship, the heading.
That's a recommendation.
Recommendation. I am in the possession. Now, kindly.
That was issued in 2000.
Thereafter 2008, they came with the, they went to the area and found that I am in the possession. 2008, Lordship, kindly.
I'll let you solve extra copies. We don't know. This is a development in 2000. Extra copies, 2 extra copies we solved on State Council. We directed to take instruction. Place the matter 3 weeks after.
This is a judgment which is also binding to them.
Binding to them, let them prepare. Aji jadi sardevi division bench kochi tango opportunity diya halani tenu writ appeal entertainable.
Copy
What to do?
Copy देना
Copy भी देना दी देखो
एक copy दे दो चाहो
हाँ dita copy दियो तो
dita नहीं होता क्या
3 weeks after a date कर दिया like take instruction if there is no possession not given then exemption दियो तो tango
I will take instruction.
Item 7.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, in this writ application, the petitioner is praying for a direction to the Tahsildar Baliapur.
Lordship, meantime, they should not disturb me. Meantime, they should not disturb me.
अपन तो possession रे अच्छन दे
हाँ, possession there is a finding. They से केतर किंतु बाली पकेले
solid next case.
Petitioner is praying for a direction to the Tahsildar Baliapur for settlement of Bhudan land, my Lord. Your Lordship already disposed of similar matter.
Settlement of Bhudan दियो forward case. Mr. Sahu, don't see it simply. Suppose possession is with them and there is a recommendation in 2000, find page 26.
Thereafter 2008 also.
2008 have you enclosed?
Yes, Lordship, I will.
देखिए जो तंग से दीटा पहले final action नहीं हो तो आज appropriate.
Lordship,
There is already recommendation.
I have enclosed regarding my possession. That is at page 20.
ताको बुझे दियो तो ठीक है चला दीटा पेज खाली देखिए दियो.
Item 8. देखो.
एटा देइचंदी. All right. Mr. Sahu, pending a application. Item 8, Annex 1.
Yes, sir.
Annex 1. Here also OP3, OP5.
Item 9.
8 is Sapuda se. All right.
Item 9.
Yes, 9.
Revision petition are pending for fresh admission. Revision petitions are pending for fresh admission.
Fresh admission.
Item 10.
ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ ପିଟିସନ 23 ର
ନା 23 ନୁହଁ।
ଆଉ
ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ 23
22 21 ସବୁ ଅଛି
20 19 21
ସବୁ ଫ୍ରେଶ ଆଡମିସନ ପାଇଁ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି
ହେଲା।
all right.
Item
Yes,
10.
item 10.
My lord, OP number 3 filed an application under section 35 of the OCH. OP number 3 filed an application under section 35 of the OCH and PFL Act, questioning 16 sale deeds. The matter was, no notice was served. I've given the entire order sheet. The notice was served on certain persons, but entire order sheet I've given, never the matter was heard. He is always on leave, and on the last date, he put up for orders. Your lordship may kindly see order dated 8/4/2021 at page 19.
Yes.
The case is put up. The Tahsildar Rampur has submitted the report, while such and such, peruse the same. Advocate for the petitioner present, GP also present, case reserved for orders. All the previous orders, your lordship will see, it was never heard. Hearing कोर्ट कले जे रिजर्व
Private party ଅଛନ୍ତି କି
नहीं खाई हाँ ओपी नंबर 3 अच्छे
notice ଯିବ ଆଉ କଣ କରିବ notice କର
only
It-
OP number
there-
3 notice.
There should be no working out of the order dated 24/6/21 till the next date. Requisites as undertaken by Friday.
OP number 3 only man.
Notice to OP3 ଆମେ କରିଦବୁ ସେ Yes, next.
Item 11.
Item 11, your lordship, I humbly pray for a Passover.
Passover ହେଲେ ପୁଣି କାଲିକି ଆସିବ
Lordship may then kindly take it up on Friday.
Friday. All right.
Obliged.
Friday on the request of the learned counsel for
Item 12.
Yes, targeting case appears to be pending since 21. Well, 1207. Provided pleading completed. OP number 2 is directed to conclude the proceeding at least within a period of 6 months. But however, providing opportunity to the party likely to be affected. Non appears one.
Item 13.
Yes, 13.
13 is related to K form pata issued in favor of the
K form.
K form.
Yeah, copy दियंतु. हाँ. Hmm. 14. କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ ସବୁ କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି
Item 14.
14.
In fact, they are working actually hard. Monday ଆସିଲେ ହବ?
instead
Third.
Monday আছে
14.
He was telling me that let the matter come on Monday. He was requesting because they are working on the site.
Monday ଆସିବ Monday.
Monday.
All right, place this matter on Monday.
Correct.
14 ରେ ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତ?
ହଁ.
14 ଆପଣ senior counsel appear କରୁଛନ୍ତି. All right. On the request of both counsels, matter be placed on Monday. Senior counsel now लिखियो with assisting counsel.
And also Akim Mahanti is also appearing.
Item 15.
Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, the order impugned is at annexure 6 at page 23. Your lordship will find that
demarcation order.
Demarcation. The problem is, my lord, your lordship may kindly see that the number of dates were there on which the site was sought to be demarcated. And finally,
so the demarcation has not been worked out.
My lord, your lordship may see the final order 21/1/2003, single line. The case is put up today. The case is
target koriba kon hoy thi.
My lord, what they say, the case is postponed due to the absence of staff of GA department. And again, they say that
last order bhi seya.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, then what is the order 11/4?
Yes, my lord.
It is to intimate you that village Harpada is coming under the administration of GA department. The boundary dispute which you have mentioned in your petition can be resolved with the involvement of appropriate authority. Secondly, demarcation report furnished by license surveyor is as per guideline dated so and so. Hence, you are at liberty to approach appropriate authority.
Which authority I will approach then, my lord?
Civil court jaunandi?
Lord, the demarcation is by them under the statute. Let them demarcate it first. Why should, because it is a GL land.
There is already a report by the license surveyor.
My lord, irrespective.
You are not agreeing?
My lord, he has not submitted anything on measurement.
Issue notice on the question of admission. It is made clear the matter will be decided on the data at the stage of fresh admission. On the next date of posting, 2 extra copies be served on state council. Demarcation private party ki achandi ki?
No, private party to boundary to government encroach karche.
Government to?
Yes.
Yes, adequate number of extra copies be served to state council. Matter be placed on 25th of July. 25th ratio.
My lord.
Item 16.
May I please, my lord? The petitioner, my lord, they have approached, my lord, this on court.
Pardon?
The petitioner approached earlier.
Mic raise करंतु सब केस रे mic down करो raise करो एई कालटू जण को सेपटे रखो वकीलंगा हाइट देखि गिरी से माइक को एडजस्ट करियो आ मु केते सब केस रे एटा कहबी के समय मोर जीवो कागज लगेली लेखि गिरी के पढु नांती आमे रहि गले ग्लास बैरियर रे आपण सेपट रे खाली पार्टी पाक पक सुबियो मते से 1947 मसिया सिनेमा
ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट.
Yes, please argue.
Yes, my lord. By Annexure 3, my lord, the petition is approached. Supreme Court in WPC number 4460.
आपनकर कोन डिफिकल्टी हो जानि छन आपण माइक टा आपण का हाइट को नै आइले आर्गु कोलाळो तळु पळेले
एटा डिफिकल्टी
कारण जो लेवल रे आर्गु करिवे सेठी रखंदु
आगे चलो
तळु पळेला सब चलला तळे. Annexure 5 is the impugned order.
Yes, my lord.
And that is in what proceeding?
My lord, they have, my lord, what they have done, my lord, the opinion number 4 and 5, my lord, they have stated that we will sell the plot, my lord, which is meant for development of the village. And accordingly, the petition approached the court in WPC number, my lord, so and so, my lord, by Annexure 3.
There is a direction for consideration.
Yes, my lord. What they have, the Tosla has done, my lord, since they have declared that we will sell the property and say that I have no jurisdiction to attend the application, so the petition was directed to approve the civil court, my lord.
Ultimately, what happened?
My lord, the kind turn to, my lord, the impugned order, that is at page, my lord, 40. From the above facts and circumstances, the assertion that the issues in civil in nature, Tahsildar Parlor, opinion number 3 of the W so and so.
It is declined. Take notice then.
Yes, my lord.
Issue notice on the question of admission. Private party achandi ki?
Yes, my lord. That is 4 and 5, my lord.
And notice accordingly for the what a private party, na project.
Project to secretary, second was similar.
All right, notice requisites as undertaken be filed by Friday. Notice we issued fixing short returnable date. Matter be placed after completion of pleading, if any. Immediately after completion of pleading, if any. Miss Kesari, in the meantime, there may be status quo in respect of the disputed land to be maintained by all parties.
Yes.
Item 17.
The case is covered by the judgment of your lordship in the case of Dr. Saswati Mahapatra. Case was
they have called, learned senior has sought the copy to us, but unfortunately, my lord, our name has not been mentioned in the cause list.
So you have not come prepared.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. We have not.
Friday with your name.
Yes, yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Is this matter along with indicating?
In fact, the case was listed last week, my lord.
And the associates were appearing for on opposite private or the development authority. Yes.
Friday, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Friday also, Friday. Oblast.
My lord, permitted to withdraw, my lord.
Liberty
to file better.
Friday,
Yes,
Copy of will.
My
कौन
lords,
will ହେଲା ଏଠି?
permitted to withdraw, my lords.
Withdraw?
My lords.
କାଇଁ
liberty-
file
liberty
କରିଦଉଛନ୍ତି,
to file
withdraw
better
କରିଦଉଛନ୍ତି?
application. Liberty to file better application.
All right, all right. Memo ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
My lords.
Permitted to withdraw ନା?
Item 19.
Your Miller, all the revision cases are pending before the additional commission.
Copy ଅଛି?
Pardon, Miller?
Revision pending.
My lord,
SRP since 19.
since 19 without being admitted, my lord. Admission भी ହେଇନି।
ଏଟା ସବୁଗୁଡା case 19 ର?
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଅଛି 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay, admit ହେଲାଣି ନା not admitted?
Not admitted.
Okay, all press admission. Right.
Item 20.
My
Item 20 minutes, I may be permitted to submit on behalf of Mr. Nandan.
I'm appearing.
Provided you undertake to file the requisite fees.
Hello.
ଦେବେ ନହେଲେ କେମିତି ହବ ଆପଣ?
I'll pay.
ଲମ୍ବା ଗାଉନ ପାଇଁ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ କଲେଣି? ନାଇଁ? ଆଚ୍ଛା।
The petitioner is a retail outlet of Indian Oil Corporation. Lord, say initially, Lord, some defects were found in the underground tank. That defect was rectified. Because Annexure 3 is certificate given that it was all right. Then again, Milords, by Annexure 4, an explanation was sought for from me. And in reply to that, I have given my explanation.
There is violation, alleged violation.
Alleged violation.
So you have responded by Annexure 5.
Annexure 5, then again, under Annexure 7, they again asked for explanation.
What is the outcome?
Milords, nothing. Nothing. They unilaterally stopped supply of petrol and diesel.
Milord, I have filed the Vakalatnama, but my name, Milord, it has not come. Vakalatnama I have
You
already
will
filed.
take instruction.
Milord, I have taken instruction over phone, Your Lordship. And Milord, that will take some time to act upon these replies. That is what I submit.
So should he grant 1.5 month time? Will it be sufficient?
Milord, what I am praying, Milord, this is the initial stage. Only the explanation has been asked. He
Madam,
has
I am not to
submitted.
take a final decision here. Ultimately, you are to take decision.
Milord,
Your client.
Milord,
So tell what will be the appropriate time for taking the decision.
that Milord, after this, we are to ask him to file, we will issue a show cause notice, Your Lordship. This is only
So cause is
explanation.
already there, Annexure 4.
No,
Annexure 4 and Annexure 7.
Or thereafter another so cause. That's
Yes,
procedure.
Milord, it's explanation. We have asked for an explanation. After this, Milord, a show cause is to be issued, then.
Provided you are not satisfied.
Milord, provided the authorities are not satisfied, we'll ask for.
What
the
is your instruction? You are not satisfied with the explanation.
Milord, to my instruction, it is there. We are not satisfied and we are going to.
So you are
issue-
proposing to issue a so cause.
Milord. So,
All right, then complete the formalities within
Milord,
4 months or 3 months. How long he will wait?
Milord, one.
Because Annexure 4, when it was issued?
Annexure 4, Milords, it is.
1/3/23.
Yes, Milord.
And explanation was submitted immediately.
Milord. Very shortly, Milord, we are going to take steps.
Then again.
One thing,
Annexure-
Milord, take a prayer, Milord, your Lordship may see the prayer.
Prayer
Similarly,
cannot be allowed now.
Initiation of the proceeding, he is challenging, Milord. But can't the authority initiate a proceeding even? Because, Milord, the chori allegation, as your Lordship may see the annexure 4 and 7. Annexure 4 and 7, your Lordship. Page 15 and page 22.
Mr. Pradhan.
But FIR lodge is pipeline 40 ki telo chori korthule.
No.
Mr. Pradhan,
that
it
is
is
an
in
injunction.
premature stage.
Milord?
It is in premature stage.
Yes,
They have
that-
second stage.
Right,
Yes.
Milord.
So
But
let
in
the
both
second
these-
stage pass, thereafter you come.
In both these Milord's letters, Annexure 4 and Annexure 7, there is absolutely no mention of stopping of supply of fuel. There is absolutely no mention. But how can the petitioner will leave Milord?
Milord may
I have
submit.
to incur the expenditure of.
Yes, madam, if there is no obstruction in carrying out the business.
Yes.
And there is a stoppage of
If
supply of
they-
the fuel.
if
And
possibly I will find, Milord.
letter has been issued to the RO, Milord, the proprietor. And he has now, Milord, not annexed any document regarding that.
So you produce then.
मतलब it is his case मतलब तांकर कौन grievance सिए दियंतु
No, 4 and 7, you have issued both the communications. There is no mentioning stoppage of the supply.
Supply.
That's
is-
his allegation.
yes
But you are unilaterally stopping this supply.
write another letter Millard we have already
So
committed
what is that?
Again.
What is that? You are saying will not sufficient.
again right now also I am having that letter your lordship
Right now. And then I'll do,
He has-
decide the issue accordingly. Diyon seta.
किंतु read petition रे नहीं
Nay, apon dounanti.
yes
If there is a further cause of action he is suppressing,
Millard
then he has to follow the consequence.
Millard
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ କପି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଅଛି କି ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
yes lordship I am
yes there is suspension already.
Lords, this
तांको
restriction was filed on.
communicate ହେଇଛି your lordship must see we have addressed this letter to this particular RO
Be that as it may, there is a communication already. Withdraw this. Your party is suppressing. Mr. Pradhan, withdraw this. Otherwise, I will observe this and I will say you have to find out your other options available. Had the submission of
Permitted to
Pradhan and Ms. Mishra and counsel for respective parties at the stage of press admission. Taking this court to communications by Annexure 4 and 7, Sri Pradhan, learned counsel appearing on behalf of Prashant Kumar, Sri Prashant Kumar Nando, alleges when there is absolutely no indication of suspension of the supply by the petitioners, there is unilateral suspension of the supply by the corporation. To the contrary, Ms. Mishra, learned counsel appearing for the corporation, producing a correspondence dated 27/2/23, submits, brings to the notice of the court that there has been in fact suspension of the supply by the petitioner immediate effect from 27/2/23. Entire read petition did not disclose such aspect. In the circumstance and for their existing a suspension order involving the transaction of the petitioner, this court find the read petition in the present stage is not entertainable.
Plus, it says that you are advised to stop sales immediately.
नहीं ता पूर्वରୁ as positive stock variation beyond permissible clause 6 रे देखो the first page रे. Yes, it may be open to the petitioner to find out its other options available for the purpose. The petitioner stand disposed accordingly.
Item 21. In this case, the opposite, but no.
There, Ms. Mishra. So case रे if you have got a positive document, memo टे कर दे, file कर देवे, तांग दे देवे.
sure ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଟା ମୁଁ ଆଜି ସକାଳେ I have received
आज
this.
सकाळे हो, आमे तो केस कोला बेलको आपन हाथ रे अछि ना.
Millard
This is the real trump card.
right
Why you hesitate to produce that?
right Millard very right
Yes, next.
But in this case, the opposite.
एटा कोन consolidated fee ना daily fee? Consolidated fee na daily fee?
ନାଇଁ Delhi ନୁହେଁ
Daily no. Then you are in benefit. All right.
no now Millard I am also in doubt because the first time fresh admission I am also doubt
But you know my speed. Maybe I am appreciated or not appreciated by many benches. But my speed is that
Millard
whenever I get a case, I want to get an outcome.
yes
Except where a serious counter is necessary.
Millard
That's why my disposal rate is 75% of the listing. And many people benefit out of that. Somebody is following, not following, that's a different issue. You may be finding surprise. There is a development now, writ appeal. Writ appeal entertained against allowing disposal of representation. And the reasoning in writ appeal allowing is there is no time provided to the state council to file counter. The writ petition should have been disposed of after filing of counter. My query is by filing counter can state justify rejection of a representation? Or it is his responsibility to communicate, to consider and communicate to the party?
Yes, yes. Right.
This is what is being done in writ appeal, and the matter is remanded. To more surprise, the writ appeal is allowed. The writ petition is remanded to the single bench with a direction to state to file counter within 2 weeks. Poor man cannot go to Supreme Court, and we have to tolerate such orders. Therefore, this is a different scenario. I'm lucky, I'm retiring very soon. God knows what will be happening tomorrow in these courts. Yes.
But in this case, the opposite but not true. By the order dated 13/11/2013, under Annex 1 has been pleased to dispose of the RP case, directing the Tahsildar to correct the HAL error. In spite of several representations, the opposite
That
but
petition is pending.
no, my lord. RP case
that
has
is
already been disposed of.
Page 10.
Page
Where is
10.
the certified copy?
My lord, Annex 1, page 8.
Where is the certified copy? I'm asking. And so one is here, definitely, it's a Xerox copy.
Original copy I have not.
And then how the writ is entertainable?
I have not filed, my lord. I will file.
କାଇଁ ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ?
ପାଖରେ ନାଇଁ।
No, no, ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ ରେ ଅଛି କି ନାଇଁ ଆଗ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ମତେ।
ନାଇଁ ଅଛି ମୋ ପାଖରେ।
କାଇଁ ଦେଖଉନାହାନ୍ତି?
ଆରେ ଏବେ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଆଣି ଦେଇଦେବି।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆଣିବେ ମାନେ ଘରେ ଥୋଇକି ଆସି ଫାଇଲ ଟା।
ଏଇଠି ଅଛି ଦେଇଦେବି। ପାସପୋର୍ଟ ତ ମୁଁ ଆଣୁଛି।
No, I am dismissing. I don't trust these things. ଫାଇଲ ଧରି ପଛରେ ବସିଛନ୍ତି।
ନାଇଁ।
ହଁ?
ଲକରରେ ଅଛି ମ୍ୟାଡମ୍।
ପାସପୋର୍ଟ କର ଆଣ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ କପି ଆଣ। ନହେଲେ ଡିସମିସ୍ କରିବି।
Item 22.
ଆରେ ଦେଖିବେନି ବି କେୟାରଫୁଲ ହେବେନି ଯେ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ କପିଟା ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି କି ନାହିଁ। You are challenging an order of the court.
May I am in DC, my lord.
Yes, yes.
Yes, my lord. In this case, your lordship has specifically directed to dispose of my representation at page 8, my lord, lordship's order, within 3 months. Till date, they have not disposed of, and then I filed a contempt petition, my lord, 6684 of 2022. That is pending. Now, my lord, OP2 is insisting for eviction, my lord. That's why I have come before your lordship.
Eviction under what provision of law?
My lord, loudspeaker, our lokotanga rasi.
No, what provision of law? I don't say mode of notice.
Yes, my lord.
Statute कौन apply होची थी रे BDA?
BDA, my lord. BDA and that this plot belongs to,
BDA.
my lord, GA department. GA department.
All right,
So
all
that's
right.
why.
But your writ petition appears to be disposal of Annex 1 only.
Saitmai Hajur, I make an application before the BDA authority till a decision is taken by the GA department. Give me some time to so that I. GA department रे पढ़ी मोर application टा जदि से मते hearing भी हेई जाई।
Any order for eviction?
Order किछ नहीं हजूर। खाली orally they are.
Okay, at the submission of Sri Mansingh, counsel for the petitioner, referring to pleading and the development through documents appended herein, it is alleged there has been attempt for eviction without following due process of law.
Hello.
And even in absence of any order of eviction. Through Annex 1, it is claimed petitioner, though made a representation to the Vice Chancellor, Vice Chairman, Bhubaneswar Development Authority for not evicting the petitioner till a final decision is taken on pending issues. There has been no consideration of the same as of now. Considering allegation involved eviction without following due process of law, this court observed, in the event there is no following of process of law and lawful order is passed for eviction of the petitioner, there should not be eviction of the petitioner without following due process of law. The petition stand disposed.
Item 23.
May I please?
This case is covered under my lord's judgment in Dr. Saswati.
Pardon?
My lord, this case is covered under my lord's judgment in Dr. Saswati Mahapatra case.
Covered je, kiye development authority?
Again,
Kain tam copy dele?
with the lords.
Okay, all right. Issue notice on the question of admission. Extra copy, adequate number of extra copies be served on Sri Dayanand Mahapatra, who usually appears for Bhubaneswar Development Authority, to appear for OP number 3 and 4. There should also be service of 2 copies on the State Council, who will be representing OP number 1 and 2. Instruction oblique counter, if any, be obtained within 3 weeks. Place the matter in 4th week. 4th week resibo.
Madam, may I pray for a date specific?
4th week date diya habo.
Aye.
Diya habo.
I gote thila.
आपण जो जजमेंट रेफर करछन्ती से कॉपी भी ताको दियंतु
Again. My lord, I thila if lordship please.
आइए रे आपण कोन थ्रेटनिंग अछि वर्तमान
Possession टा protected रो.
पोजीशन डिलीवरी पे हिची
Again.
अनेक्सर
Possession delivery ପାଇଁ ମତେ ମୁଁ I have represented but they have not.
No, any annexure there communicating you.
No, my lord.
आज यदि नाय कोन हो it's a apprehended danger.
My lord.
किछि cause of action नाही केस रे कोन cause of action
It is a post possession transfer, my lord, and I have represented the authority to register the case line in my favor. And in lordship judgment, and they have also made a press release. The opposite party number 3 and 4 have also made a press release that in case of discretionary, single discretionary property, it will be registered.
Cause of action to come to court कोन अछि will not be directed to record the case line in favor of the petitioner.
My lord. That is under annexure 10, page number 122 to 126. This is the report of the task force.
ये register करिवे
The authority, the opposite party number 3 and 4, my lord.
Is there any disposal in terms of section 91 or 92? Is there any disposal in terms of section 91 or 92?
No, my lord, it has not been disposed. It is pending.
You are not showing any cause of action of apprehended danger even.
Instruction as to
Who is in possession of the disputed property?
The petitioner, Srimati Binodini Devi.
Huh?
Binodini Devi, so petitioner.
Petitioner is in possession.
My lord.
Okay, in the meantime, if the possession of the disputed land is with petitioner, she may not be disturbed.
Deep level.
It's a cause of action. देखा सब जिनस कोर्ट ऊपर छाड़ दो केम तो
Item 24.
Item 24, my lord. My lord, 3 petitions are there, my lord. My lord, in this case, what has happened under annexure 1, on dated 6/3/2020, there was a auction notice, and for the year 2020-2025, and the auction was finalized in favor of the petitioner for a village pond for the purpose of pisciculture. And now during sustenance of that period, my lord, again on 2/3/2023, another fresh auction for the same self property has been made under annexure 3. I have deposited regularly my lord, annual fees.
5 years, but annual deposit.
Yes, annual deposit. I have deposited for 3 years. I have operated from 2022 to 2025.
There are receipts here.
Yes.
9 to 11.
My lord, page 9, lordship may kindly see. It is written there.
3 years receipts are there.
Lordship may kindly see page 9, it is written there that
Lord, what has happened?
2020 ରୁ
My
2025
My learned friend has not provided the lease agreement. That would have been more clear that of what
there
period
is no
receipts he has filed.
But
So
consecutive
therefore I will
receipts
take
are there.
instruction.
You take instruction.
Yes, that is what I was telling him also, because he said the copies are available with the office, not with.
They are not supplying the lease document, 1 page lease,
I will
they
take
are not
instruction.
supplying it.
Have you pleaded that in your petition?
No,
My
that pleading.
No, my lord, that pleading is not there, but it is, it is clear from the receipt
That
itself.
yes, lease has been entertained, but no copy has been supplied.
My lord, it is clear from the
You
first
take-
receipt.
I will take instruction.
Take instruction. In the meantime, don't finalize on the.
If it has not been finalized, କାହିଁକି ନା ଏଇଟା ଆସିକିରି sir ଟିକେ କହି ଦଉଛି ମୁଁ କାହିଁକି ନା ଏଇଟା ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ମାସରେ ହେଲା notice ଟା. Pursuant to the notice, now it is now we are in all touching July. So ୟା ଭିତରେ ହେଇକିରି settle ହେଇଥିବ. If not finalized, then may not be.
What will happen? Suppose it's a lease for 5 years.
ସେ ସେଇଥିଲାଗି କହିଲେ ସେ document.
Annexure 1 clearly discloses 20 to 25.
ନାଇଁ sir, that is a general notice in respect of all
No,
SIRAFs.
not general notice. That's a development pursuant to High Court judgment.
Yes.
Henceforth, the lease will be for
That is
5
the
years.
but one thing, because pursuant to this annexure 3, since it was issued on the 2nd of March 2023, what developments have taken thereafter?
Correct.
My lord, I have taken instruction that auction has not been finalized till date. ଆଜ୍ଞା ତିନିଟା ପୋଖରୀ ନିଲାମ ଦେଲେ 3 ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟରେ
ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ instruction ନେଇଯିବି ଆପଣ।
ମାଛ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବଡ ବଡ ହେଇ
ମୁଁ instruction ନେଇଯିବି।
ଆର ସପ୍ତାହରେ ଆଣିବା।
ମୁଁ instruction ନେଇଯାଉଛି।
Finalize ଯଦି ନ ହେଇଛି finalize ହବନି।
till then
ସେତିକି ତ ଆଉ କଣ?
ମୁଁ ସେଇଆ କହୁଛି।
till then that protection may be given.
Shri Mishra and Shri Bose appearing for the State Council. Mishra for petitioner. Okay. Through Annexure 1, Shri Mishra attempts to establish. Lease involved herein is for 5 years. Meaning thereby for period 2020 to 2025. Through Annexure 2 series, attempt has been made to establish that there has been 3 consecutive receipts for 3 years. 3 receipts involving lease amount for 3 consecutive years. Through Annexure 3 involving a fresh notification, auction notification, it is alleged in the remaining of 5 years lease, there has been illegal attempt by competent authority in entering into fresh lease.
Second notice ଟା ଯୋଉ କରିଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ଷେ ପାଇଁ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ଷେ ପାଇଁ ହେଇ ପାରିବନି।
State Council however submits the notice, fresh notice of auction being issued on 2/3/23. It is he is unable to get there is no instruction with State Council on the further course of action on the notification 2/3/23. Considering the rival condition, this court find there is a prima facie case needs to be examined. Accordingly, direct issuing notice. Extra copies be served on the State Council, who is directed to file counter or taking instruction on behalf of OP number 1 to 4 by the next day. In the meantime, notice be issued to OP number 5 and 6. 5 times the state hour.
Panchayat Gram Panchayat.
Yes.
1 to 5.
Yes.
Notice be issued to OP number 6. Requisites be filed by Friday. Place this matter 1 month after date further. In the meantime, in the event there is no final outcome involving the
Lordship may kindly reflect the name of the tank that I have written in para 1 of my writ petition.
In the meantime, if there is no final outcome involving press auction notice by Annexure 3 dated 2/3/23 in respect of
Sankarpur Puruna Pokhori under Budhamara Gram Panchayat.
Sankarpur Puruna Pokhori.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହେଲା ସେମିତି ଆର ଗୁଡାକରେ ସ୍ଲିପ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ନା ଆର ଗୁଡାକରେ ପାରା 1 ରେ ସବୁ
ପାରା one
ଲେଖିଛି
ପୋଖରୀ ଗୁଡା ନାଁ ଗୁଡା ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ଅଛି।
ଲେଖିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ପାରା 1 ରେ ଆଉ ସିନୋପସିସ୍ ରେ ପୋଖରୀ ନାଁ ସବୁ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି।
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ରେ ବି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି।
ହଁ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ରେ ବି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି।
ହେଲା ଆନେକ୍ସର 2 ରେ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ରେ ପୋଖରୀ ଗୁଡାକ ମାନେ କାହାର କୋଉଟା କଣ ସେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଓକେ ସବୁଥିରେ ହେଲା ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟଟାରେ ସେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ତ କଣ ଜଳିମୂଳିଆ ପୋଖରୀ
ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟଟା ହଉଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା
ପୋଖରୀ
ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟଟା ହଉଛି
ଆଉ ପାରା 1 ରେ ବି ସେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିକି ହଁ ଜଳମୂଳିଆ
ଜଳମୂଳିଆ ଟ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
ଦେଖିକି କହିବ
Obviously.
ସବୁଡାକରେ ସେଇ 3 ଆନେକ୍ସର 3
ସବୁ ସମାନ।
and 2 series also received
My lord. Obviously.
Item 25. No, on behalf of Mr. Mahanti, may I be permitted to do this? On behalf of Mr. Mahanti.
କାଇଁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ କାଇଁ ଏମିତି ସବୁ ଅନ୍ ବିହାଫ୍ ରେ ଆଜିକାଲି କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ମତେ ଫାଇଲ ଟା ଦେଇକି କହିଲେ ଆଉ କୋଉ ଡକା ଆସି ପଡେ ମୁଁ ବସିଥିଲି ମୋର କିଛି କାମ ନଥିଲା ମତେ
ଉମେଶ ମହାନ୍ତି କାହାନ୍ତି କାଲି ବି ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କ କେସ୍ କରୁଥିଲେ
ନା ନା ମୋ କେସ୍ କାଲି ଥିଲା ମୁଁ କରୁଛି।
ଆଉ ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଯୋଉ ସରକାର ଦେୟ ପାଇବା କଥା ସେ କିଏ ଦବ? ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ ଦିନେ ବି କହିଥିଲି
ସାର୍ ସେ ମତେ ଏମିତି କହିଦେଇ
ନାଇଁ ଏମିତି ଠକାଠକି ସରକାରଙ୍କୁ କଲେ ହବ?
ସାର୍ ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କରିଦେବି।
ଆଜି ଦେବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଜି ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ
appearance ମେମୋଟା।
ଆରେ ଯୋଉ ୱେଲଫେୟାର ଫଣ୍ଡ ଆଉ ଏସବୁ ଆପଣ ଆপিୟର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଦେବେନି ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଜଣେ ଓକିଲ ହେଇଗଲେ ନା
ଅନ୍ ବିହାଫ୍
ହେଲା ସେଇଟା ଦେବେ।
ଅନ୍ ବିହାଫ୍ କେମିତି ଆପଣ ଲମ୍ବା ଗାଉନ ଦେଖେଇଲେ ଯଦି ଅଛି ଅନ୍ ବିହାଫ୍ କରିଦେବି
କନସେଣ୍ଟ ମେମୋଟା।
ପ୍ରକ୍ସି କାଉନସିଲ ର ସ୍କୋପ ନାହିଁ ପ୍ରକ୍ସି କାଉନସିଲ ଓନଲି ସିନିୟର କାଉନସିଲ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଠକିଲେ କେମିତି ଦବ ମୁଁ ଅନ୍ୟ ଓକିଲଙ୍କୁ କହିଲି ସେ ଆଜି ଦାଖଲ କରିବେ ବୋଲି Yes. This order is however subject to filing of appropriate form along with appropriate requisite fees. Yes, argo karandu.
During settlement operation in Mauja Sampur, settlement operation is continuing. The petitioner is a purchaser had annexure 1 filed a mutation case. At page 34 of the mutation order, page 34, the mutation case was dropped that the settlement operation is continuing, mutation case cannot be maintained. So now, only my prayer is I will file appeal under section 22(2) of OSSR before OP number 2, challenging the settlement purchase in my vendor's name.
So you want to withdraw?
Withdraw to file appeal before OP number 2.
In deota dabako hobo. Yes, sir. Mahanti, Maheshwar Mahanti, appearing for Umesh Chandra Mahanti, 6 withdrawal of the writ application with liberty to file appeal as against order in mutation case 34079 of 22 by annexure 3 series. Okay.
ना सर म्यूटेशन केसटा ड्रॉप हो गला मु जो म्यूटेशन केसटा फाइल करते से ड्रॉप करले जेतु सेटलमेंट ऑपरेशन इज कंटिन्यू
आपण अपील को जिवे तो
आमे सेटलमेंट अपील को जिवो
हां सेटलमेंट
in order to prefer settlement appeal
आगे under section 22
under section 22 of the OSS
22(2) of the OSS
Hala. Okay, the petition permitted to withdraw however with liberty as prayed for. Dita ko se
I didn't say.
Okay.
खाली म्यूटेशन केस नंबर टा अलग আছে
Item 26.
My lord, item 22, I may please your lordship. My lord, matter of time you take
22 admit ହେଇଛି fresh admission ପାଇଁ ଆସିଛି କି
ଆଗେ fresh admission
application
ଏଠି fresh admission
ନା ନା ସେଠି already କଣ ହେଇଛି ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ page 12 ଟା 34 ରେ rule 34 ରେ ସେମାନେ initiate କଲେ ଗୋଟେ proceeding last order ଟା ଦେଖିବେ 17/10/2022 ର the case is taken up today peruse the case from which it is revealed that the case is earlier rejected as the appellant has not submitted this this is power of attorney kota kon thila on the basis of which they were pursuing the case but that was not produced
ko case reopen hela
that is mutation case
this mutation case
yes ma'am
4421 of 22
yes ma'am
as per order dated 17/10/22
17/22 thereafter my lord
order dated 17/10
my lord I make pardon my lord
appeal is there also
today I got information that has been rejected without hearing and
withdraw kartu to
my lord that has been passed on Sunday
Sunday that has been passed.
ए केस रे मु विचार करि परिबी
I may be permitted to give application before to reopen the matter.
मु एठा देई परिनी आपण से ऑर्डर तो चैलेंज करिवे ना
appeal अछि, scope अछि.
yes on his own submission of learned counsel there has been further development involving the proceeding by annexure 2 in such view of the matter the writ petition in the present form is not entertainable which is dropped. It may be open to the petitioner to find out other options available.
Item 27. 27, your lordship will not hear, not like to hear. Case for
Place this matter. There is difficulty in hearing this matter. Place this matter before any other available bench after taking consent of Honorable Chief Justice.
Item 28.
If I may please your lordship. Your lordship.
On a case. Kali thila ita bodhe.
Agya. Kali thila.
Kali ba kohithile goda ago niya habo bodhe. Yes, yes.
Your lordship, write this writ application. The
Notice at annexure 4.
Yes, your lordship. Challenging the
What notice dale?
Notice ହେଇଛି କି ସେମାନେ
demarcation
କରିବେ ରାସ୍ତା
କାଇଁ challenge କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
It's a private road, your lordship. It's not a public. It's a private road, your lordship. It's not a public road. It comes under a private piece of land, which has been.
So you have given an objection.
Yes, your lordship.
Let them decide on the entertainability. Let them decide on the entertainability.
Yes, your lordship. But with regards, with regards to the fact and circumstances, your lordship.
Why should I enter? Why should I enter into fact circumstance now? You are hesitating the question of jurisdiction.
Yes, your lordship.
So let them first take a decision on that.
Till then, your lordship, then no demarcation be.
कौन coercive action order हेलानी की?
ଆସିଥିଲେ 23/6 କୁ. We resisted, that's why they went back. And right now they threatened that they'll come with police force and demarcate it forcefully.
The submission of Shibuya Learned Counsel for petitioner also involving the State Council. Referring to annexure 4, Shibuya Learned Counsel submits the disputed land involved in annexure 4 notice undisputedly private land. And in this circumstance, Shibuya claims municipal authority has no right to enter into any demarcation exercise over disputed land. On the self-same issue, it appears by annexure 5, petitioner has already made a objection to the municipal authority, questioning their authority involving notice. Authority in the exercise involving notice at annexure 4. Considering the submission, finding objection on the entertainability of the issue involving annexure 4 since pending with competent authority, this court in the disposal of the writ application observes, provided the notice dated 9/6/23 annexure 4 has not been acted upon, it becomes the duty of the municipal corporation to first adjudicate on their authority over the dispute involved herein before taking any final action pursuant to annexure 4. Allow with this observation and in the involvement of the petitioner, this observation, the writ petition stand disposed.
Much obliged, your lordship.
Item 29.
29, my lords. Let's hear the petitioner executed a work for the opposite parties. My lords, in terms of clause 45 of the contract of the agreement which I have annexed at page 93, my lords, is the relevant clause. There is a clause 45, settlement of dispute, at page 93, my lords. So in terms of that clause, my lords, the petitioner approached the engineer in charge.
This is a contract between government and you.
Government and me, my lords. Between government and me, the work is over, my lords. My certain bills are pending with them.
Annexure 3 is pending.
Decided.
Yes.
My lord,
Annexure 3 is to be
Annexure 3 has
decided.
to be decided, and he has to give me opportunity of hearing and also take evidence in support of my case.
Okay.
That is as per the clause, my lords.
Clause kete?
Clause 45, page 93. lords.
Page
93.
93.
Annexure 1.
Annexure 1, page 93.
Yeah, Annexure 1 is a bulky document.
My lords.
Clause 45 in the Annexure 1.
Clause 45, if your lordships will see the 9th line. If the engineer in charge fails to
Resolution
give
of
a
disputes.
my lords.
45 is 45 settlement of dispute.
Settlement of dispute, my lords. I'll initially
So
give
in
it,
terms of clause 45.
it has to be decided.
Add the submission of respective counsels. Revision involve following prayer. Undisputedly petitioner's approach under Annexure 6 being required to be considered in terms of clause 45 of agreement Annexure 1 pending with the competent authority in this circumstance, and as this court find the petition is premature at this stage. Direct OP number superintendent engineer kete OP ichi
Number 3.
थोड़ा हाथ ऊपर रखिए ना.
That's OP number 2, my lords.
OP number 2, give a lawful disposal to Annexure 3, keeping in view the provision at clause 45 of the contract between the parties Annexure 1, and further also providing reasonable opportunity of satisfaction to the petitioner by completing such exercise at least within a period of 3 months. It is made clear this court has not expressed any opinion on merit in the claim involved herein.
Grateful, my lords.
Item 30.
May I please, Your Lordship? The second litigation, Lordship, the Annexure 9 at page 35, the demand notice is under challenge now. The earlier occasion, the petition is challenging the Annexure 4 and 5 filed the application, and a Lordship directed page 33, Your Lordship can have a glance. The order passed, the Lordship directed me to prefer appeal as per section 22-27 of the Municipal Corporation Act. And if the appeal will file, deposit 30% and till disposal of appeal.
Deposited and preferred appeal.
No, Malas. After getting the order, I prepared the appeal. I have annexed the appeal memo at page 16.
Deposit करचन जाने.
Deposit नेलेनी की appeal entertain करलेनी जे on the plea that there is no such tribunal is there for entertaining a deposit करलेनी. They suggested to give a memo.
That order.
My lords.
Where is that order?
First
Where
order.
is the appeal order?
Appeal entertain करलेनी.
Entertain न करले rejection तो करते हुए.
नहीं किसी करलेनी.
Receipt भी करलेनी.
ना.
Where is that pleading?
Pleading is there. Lordship is para
It's revenue assessment to house
my
building
lords.
ro.
My lords. Para 9, Your Lordship.
Issue notice on the question of admission. Requisites accordingly karibo. And for considering IA considering IA file ichi.
Yes, Your Lords.
Considering the direction by WPC
Annexure 9 is the demand.
Page कहबे ना annexure टा कहले कोन.
Page 35, Your Lords.
Page 33.
35 is the demand notice, Your Lords.
Mo case रे page 33 अछि file रे. अछि WPC 14451 to.
No, my lords. This is the order, Your Lords. 5 Annexure 9. The demand notice, Your Lordship.
Oh, I'm asking for the High Court order.
33, Your Lords.
Yes, in terms of WPC 14451 of 23. This court as an interim measure while suspending the demand notice Annexure 9. Subject to however petitioner deposits the 30% of the same in the registry of this court within a period of 10 days. Matter be main case the matter be listed after pleadings complete.
Obliged.
This case further lekha in the event petitioner deposits 30% of the demand amount. Same shall be kept in. Rest is directed to keep the same in fixed deposit in any nationalized bank on long-term basis. Appeal ଲେଖା ହେଲା ଅର୍ଥ ନୁହେଁ ଯେ ଗୋଟେ statutory appeal ଥିବ. Should be considered as an appeal.
ତାଙ୍କର ଯେ higher authority ତାଙ୍କ
Or
ପାଖରେ
by way of objection. Language ଉପରେ ବସି ଆମର appeal ନାହିଁ ଆମେ କରିବୁ. ଯା ତମେ ଟଙ୍କା ନିଅନି ଆମେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ରେ ରଖିଦେବୁ ଟଙ୍କା ଷ୍ଟେ କରିଦେବୁ. नहीं.
Item 31.
My lord, the petitioner challenges inaction of the authorities in demarcating his land. In fact,
Demarcation ଆପଣ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି କେସ୍ କରିବାକୁ. Proceeding ଟା କେବେଠୁ pending ଅଛି?
proceeding ଜମା initiate ହେଇନି, demarcation କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ସେ demarcation proceeding ଟା ଆପଣ ତ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ annexure 2 ରେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
annexure 2.
ଆଉ annexure page 12 ଟା କଣ?
Page 12 ଟା
ଦରଖାସ୍ତ appeal କଲେ.
नहीं, appeal नहीं. Demarcation totally they have not gone, they have not initiated.
collector को appeal कले. जे
नहीं,
demarcation
yes.
करा जाओ.
आଜ୍ଞା representation ଦେଇ
କାଇଁ ଆଜି ଏତେ ସ୍ଲୋ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ? ନା ଏଠି ବସିକିରି ମୋ କଥା ଶୁଣି ଶୁଣି ଡଲ ହେଇଗଲେ.
नहीं.
अरे you appeal to collector only to see that the tahsildar is directed to undertake the. That's all.
Correct.
ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆପଣ ଧରିଲେନି ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ.
In fact,
yes, I am directing.
Yes.
Expediting. Yes, undisputedly by annexure 2, petitioner has an application for demarcation being received by the executive officer, grievance cell, Jaspur, on 23/5/22 for not undertaking the demarcation exercise. It appears petitioner also submitted, lost his grievance before the collector. Even thereafter also there is no development. Petitioner has which also followed with it. Page 15 रे ଗୋଟେ endorsement ଅଛି.
ଆଜ୍ଞା. ସେଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି additional ତହସିଲଦାର
There has been also further following cause of actions by the petitioner yielding no outcome as of now. In the meantime, almost an year has passed. Considering inordinate delay in demarcation, it says किए demarcation करिवो? से executive officer?
the तहसीलदार.
आपनकर दरखास्तटा तो नहीं किरी देइछंती executive officer को.
दरखास्त तहसीलदार को भी एड्रेस
of the petitioner by annexure by page 15.
Yes.
15 टा workout करन से.
आज्ञा.
13 to 15 हैला. We worked out by the Tahsildar Jaspur. Bori, Tahsildar Bori. District Jaspur, at least working out within a period of 3 months, however involving parties likely to be affected. Recopy of order be handed over to State Council.
With
but a passover ହେଇଥିଲା council କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ? କାଇଁ certified copy?
Already supplied. Already supplied.
ଆଉ କଣ କହୁଥିଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ରଥ?
within କେତେ ଦିନ
3 months କଲି ପୁରା opportunity ଦେବେ ନା ଆର ସାଇଡ କୁ notice ଦେବେ?
ଟିକେ short period ସେଟା ବାଲିଘାଟ ତ rainy season ଟା
boundary tenant କୁ notice ନ ଦେଇ କରି ହବନି 10 weeks कर दियो. all right 10 weeks. हार को कौन?
Opposite part number 2 by order dated 13/11/2013.
एटा अपन पाखरे काई रखथिले? Certified copy of impugned order filed herein kept on record. Yes, what is your grievance?
My lord, in spite of the order passed by the opposite part number 2 for correction of ROR to the and directed Tahsildar for in spite of file representation, the opposite part number 4 as sitting over the matter without
correct order put hela correction of ROR pain.
My lord, page 10.
Page 10.
My lord.
पढ़िले से पोर्शन टा
after hearing the Lord and Council for
माइक आगे
verification of document decided
माइक आगे टे पढ़ंतु.
My lord. After hearing the Lord and Council for the petition or to the proceedings, verification of documents, it is decided to remand the revision petition.
So it is remanded
My lord,
for adjudication in
My-
accordance with law.
My-
Court direction alla record of right.
no direction has been made in the year 2013,
So
my lord.
therefore, so your allegation may be even after remand, the Tahsildar is sitting over matter.
Sitting over the matter,
It's not a preparation of, it is subject to his own decision.
my lord.
Preparation of record of right will be dependent on his decision.
My lord, in the meantime, 10 years have already been elapsed.
କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା?
10 years.
ଆପଣ କଣ କରୁଥିଲେ 10 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା?
My
କାହିଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦୋଷ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି?
representation file କରୁଛି ସେ ତ କିଛି କରୁନି।
Representation କାହିଁକି ଏଥିରେ ଫାଇଲ ହବ? କାହିଁକି ଆପଣ ଡ୍ରାଫ୍ଟ କରିବେ representation ତା ପାଇଁ? At the submission of counsel for the prisoner as well as state counsel, referring to the direction of the revisional authority by Annexure 1 in the remand of the proceeding to the Tahsildar Marsagai for lawful disposal of the proceeding at his end. It is alleged this order being passed in 2013. There has been no further development. Further representations on behalf of the petitioners in this regard has not been also attended to. This court observed in the event there has been no final outcome following the direction of the Commissioner Consultation and Settlement Odisha Cutter dated 13/11/13. There should be a lawful outcome to the direction given therein by the Tahsildar Marsagai by completing his exercise and in the involvement of party likely to be affected. At least within a.
My lord, in the meantime,
କାହିଁ remand କରିବ?
In the meantime, Tahsil office has been bifurcated. Garodapur, Tahsil.
No, sorry. କାଟି ଦିଅ. 15B order. ସେ କାହିଁ remand କରିବ?
Remand କରିପାରିବନି.
ମୁଁ ସେଟା ସେଟ୍ କରି ତାପ ପଠେଇଛି, he will take his own decision.
Yes.
ସେଟା in the meantime functions office, it is immaterial.
Yes.
Point ଆପଣ ଠିକ pick up କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି.
my lord,
ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ମୋର order ଭିତରେ କେତେ ଗୁଡା ହେଇଗଲାଣି ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି.
my lord,
What is my order in 15B remand matter?
my lord, within two, they cannot remand the matter.
They cannot remand. So ସେଇ order ଟା ତ ଦେଖେଇଥାନ୍ତେ. କାହିଁ order? ମୋର order କାହିଁ?
ଆଣିନି।
ନାଇଁ କାହିଁ ଆଣିବି?
And it's also expertise order.
Expertise, one is expertise, second is remand.
Yes.
You can't remand. He is the super Tahsildar now.
Yes.
So he is to decide. କାଟି ଦିଅ। ସେଇ ଯାଏ ରଖ ହେଲା, ଖାଲି ଯୋଉ ଯାଏ ରଖିଥିଲ ଦେ, referring to page 10, the counsel for the petitioner submit there has been a remand order ହେଲା, for his own order by the Tahsildar Marsagai. ସେଇଠୁ ତା ପରେ continue କର। It is taking to this order, counsel for the petitioner alleges when ample power has been given to the Commissioner Consultation, more stereotype order. Consultation and Settlement Odisha Cutter in exercising his own power in deciding such petitions. Commissioner has no authority to remand the proceeding to Tahsildar. It is also, the council also refers to some of the decisions of this court in this regard, deprecating the remand proceedings, remand orders of the revisional authority, particularly involving section 15B OSS Act proceedings. State Council has no objection to the illegal order involved therein. Considering the rival contentions, and as this court find there has been illegal exercise of power and refusal of exercise of power under section 15B of the OSS Act by the Commissioner himself. This court interfering in the direction part of the order dated 13/11/13 Remand the proceeding. Revision petition 4626 by 2003. Bracket 3318 by 97. To the Commissioner Consultation and Settlement Odisha Kotak for re-adjudication of the proceeding at his end. Entire exercise be concluded in the involvement of party, if any, likely to be affected, at least within a period of 4 months from the date of communication. Free copy of order be handed over to State Council. In the beginning, certified copy of financial bar.
In the meantime, after bifurcation of Tahsil, the petitioner lands comes under Tahsildar Gaurav.
Tahsildar sangre amar kon sampark achi? Commissioner to gotiye. He will find out, suppose he calls for a report from the Tahsildar. You will find out who has jurisdiction and send communication accordingly. Don't worry. Yes.
Item 32.
May I please your lordship. My lord, the petitioner filed a mutation case on the basis of purchase in respect of plot number 488. My lord, kindly see annexure 4, page 28, my lord.
Yeah.
My lord, the petitioner filed a mutation case on the basis of sale in respect of plot number 448, my lord. And that order passed on 20/10/1997, my lord.
Mutation case is allowed.
My lord, mutation.
Case 29.
My lord. Allowed. Thereafter, the sub-collector initiated a mutation appeal, my lord, in respect of another mutation. My lord, kindly see annexure 5, page 33, my lord.
Data mutation case 664 by 94
and 666 by 94.
Dita case lekha hai set gote kon typographical mistake achi bode.
No, my lord.
Di thara kai 664 lekha habo. 664 and 666.
My lord, my lord.
Apon case ta kete thila?
698.
698 of 97.
97, my lord.
Hela kon hela?
My lord. In that mutation appeal, my lord, that 2 mutation case was set aside, my lord.
Order in mutation cases were set aside.
Set aside in different.
But mutation cases must be 664 and 666.
My lord, 664 and 666, my lord. And thereafter, on the basis of mutation appeal, my lord, the Tahsildar again rehear the mutation case number 664 and 666, my lord.
Reinitiated.
Reinitiated, my lord. And my lord, in the said case, my lord, the Tahsildar restored the suit plot in the name of the original owner, my lord. And in that case, the petitioner's plot was not there.
That land also involved in this appeal.
My lord, in this appeal, my lord.
You are not a party there.
No, my lord. I am not a party, my lord. And thereafter, in the year 200, my lord, that is annexure 7, my lord, page 38, my lord.
2000.
My lord, 2000, my lord. Page 38, my lord. Kindly see the second paragraph, my lord. As per order of the appellate court, by appeal case number 32 of 97, the mutation order passed in mutation case number 664 of 94 and 666 of 94 is set aside. In that order, my lord, the Tahsildar, my lord, kindly see page 40, my lord. 40. My lord. First, my lord. Khata number 259223, miscase number भूल लिखा है 298 actual 698 of 97 Sanatana Patel, wife of Shankar Lal Patel, my lord. This plot, my lord, page 40, my lord.
40 ye?
My lord. First line, my lord.
Kitta number?
Khata number 259.
Yes, 3 number.
My lord, 3 number, my
lord. Seta 298 kala se.
No, my lord, 698. Bhul
698 ki, who will believe this?
My lord, my name was there. My name is there.
698.
My name is there, my lord. Thereafter, Sanatana Patel.
Shankar Lal Patel, Shanta Patel may be there, but number ta 298 achi.
That has been typographical error. My lord.
Anyway, proper copy, not
my lord, even if that is 298, my lord, but thereafter, my lord, kindly see
And आपंकर 698 रे खाता नंबर केते थिला?
698 खाता number. My lord, kindly see page 31, my lord.
हाँ, से खाता नंबर केते?
My lord, 259/170.
हाँ?
259/170.
नहीं, आपंकर earlier जो mutation allow हुईतला.
My lord, that is page
सेतरे
30.
खाता नंबर केते थिला? हाँ, 259.
My lord. Oblique
By 223. किंतु आपंकर खाता नंबर थिला 259/170.
170, my lord. Original owner, my lord.
ताले ठीक अछि आप.
Now, let me point out one thing. You also may kindly have a look to Annexure 8. There is another mutation appeal basing on which the orders which were referred to by my learned friend have been recalled. Lordship may kindly see Annexure 8. There are some other persons involved. They have not been made parties here, and this mutation appeal has not been challenged.
ये appeal टा कौन हला?
No, my lord, that appeal was rejected only on the ground that I could not submit the
Okay,
certified copy of the.
Then you preferred revision. Revision also rejected.
Rejected on the same ground.
Okay,
So
then
it was-
take notice. जाओ.
Private पक्ष को कहीं आणु नाहंती report.
अछन पार्टी अछन.
Read रे ना.
Notice करते requisites according.
No, private. Obliged.
Private party अछन दी.
ना read रे
No,
करे ना.
private.
नहीं.
ना
नहीं,
करे.
ताले आपण पार्टी करिवा कोबो.
से read appeal letter पक्ष को थिले.
से appeal ले जे पक्ष अछन ना
Annexure eight.
आसीबे कहबे हमकु न करी से कर देले.
Annexure 8 रे अछंती पक्ष. देखंतु.
आनंद ताको
Annexure
पक्ष करन देथिरे. On oral submission of seat नाय. There
No,
is
no,
a
there is
laying
no,
of.
my lord, there is no private.
से जो
अपना
लोग कोड़ा
Annexure 8
करथिले RMA रे.
My lord, that
Appeal.
is separate application.
That's right, but now they may be affected.
No, no, my plot was not there, my lord.
You have.
Okay,
In-
all right. छाड़ दियो. कर दियो बर्तन देखियो आज. If you find, then you put up an objection. Then he may be
future
adding them.
complication हबनी बोली कि मु कहली ताको पक्ष कर दियंतु.
देखियो for the timing से
They
ताको
don't turn up.
appeal जांतु.
हां. Risk नउजंती.
काना ताकर appeal revision सेतरी से काहा को पक्ष करनांती.
Now he is relying on this document, page 50. There the appellants are some other persons who are not made parties in this case.
That's right, but his appeal and revision did not include any private party.
But they have referred to these
But
appeals
this is
and they
statutory
have proceeded.
proceeding ना.
अब सेमाने सही appeal टाको refer
आपण आनो तो
करते
objection देखियो anybody likely to be affected. खाली notice कर दियो.
Obliged.
Yes.
Item 33.
If I may please your lordship, Annexure 11 is under challenge here, your lordship. Annexure 11. Page 70, 76 is under
85.
challenge.
This is a proceeding under what provision of law?
Under section 41 of Orissa Survey and Settlement, your lordship.
41 है appeal नहीं.
नहीं नहीं इथे कौन ही जा आवड़े कथा कोई दूची. This revision your lordship will see para 15. This revision was called in question in an earlier writ petition. Para 15 writ रो देखंतु. Since the matter could not be proceeded and it was rejected, again the self-same order is being called in question in this writ petition. Para 15 of the writ petition kan देखंतु.
It wasn't rejected on merits.
And
your lordship.
2015.
It was rejected because of defects. The petitioner has
How a
been-
secondary to
से read टा केबे रो?
এটা হচ্ছে 2015
on the
সেই রিভিশনটা যেটি ডিসপোজ অফ হলা রিটটা ফাইল করଥିଲେ.
Verified.
Yes, your lordship, verified.
This was the order challenge there.
Yes, your lordship.
Then how a second read will?
It was disposed of on because of defects, your lordship, because the petitioner is staying in
Where have
Canada.
you they given that certificate?
Your lordship, I have the online copy of that order.
সেটা para 15 টা দেখি দিন তো ক্লিয়ার হয়ে যাবে. সে হি শুড হ্যাভ বেটার শর্ট ফর রিকল অফ দ্যাট অর্ডর বাই কমপ্লাইং কাହିଁକି ନା ସେ কোন ডিফেক্ট
କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସେଟା defect ପାଇଁ
ନାଇଁ ଯଦି ହେଲା ତ only recourse available to him them all that they should have gone for a recalling of that order by complying.
paragraph 15.
ଆଜ୍ଞା read petition page 10. That being aggrieved from the impugned order by Annexure 11, which is now being also sought to be challenged under Annexure 11. The petitioner had preferred a writ petition bearing writ petition number so and so before the Hon'Ble Court. As the petitioner was residing in Canada, the conducting counsel then taking advantage of said fact, time and again was giving excuses that the case was not being listed. Meanwhile, the case was listed on so and so.
To go and file a restoration application or recalling of that.
Calling of that order.
Your lordship, the same could have been done, but I don't think so. We have
No, that
consent
should
for
be revived rather. He rightly points out, that should be revived rather. I am adjourning this, take steps there. So both the matters will come together.
As your lordship.
I am simply adjourning.
Yes, your lordship.
Adjourn this matter. Eta nahi jantu, apna sedina
Aଜ୍ଞା।
depe. Next Tuesday khali adjourn karte. Eta technical issue re dismiss ହେଇଛି Mr. Bhuiya. Non-compliance of order re dismiss ହେଇଛି.
এটা কই রিকল ফাইল করতে হবে
So limitation will not come into play.
yes yes
My please, lordship. Ineligible candidate, a bottle is prepared by the opposite part number 3, my lord. My representation pending, opposite part number 3.
What is annexure 2?
Annexure 2, my lord. This is my representation, my lord.
ये कौन अब इटा इनफेक्ट से बेका इलेक्शन है ही नहीं.
No, my lord. 29 को अच्छी.
রেগুলেটর মার্কেটিং কমিটি
और annexure to prayer court कर दे. Annexure 2 is directed to be disposed by OP number
3, my lord.
3.
My lord.
annexure 3
Okay, this order will be worked out provided there is cause of action still surviving.
Still that no course of action.
जदि फाइनल न ହେଇଥିବ तारा voter list final ହେଇଗଲା ଆଉ consider କିଛି ହବନି.
Still that no course of action, my lord. Still that no course of action, my lord.
कौन what course of action?
My lord,
अरे जणको सदस्य कर ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି आ course of action कोन से vote टा देई दबो maximum कोन टा हो. Now question, bigger question arises here. Suppose the voter list is already finalized in the inclusion of that man. Can there be consideration on your representation? Election dispute may be there. How? No coercive action. Yes, next.
Item 35.
Here the demand notice under annexure 1, that is under challenge. Here the petitioner was awarded with the contract to set up, operate and manage the fast food unit at
Non-payment of license fee.
demand for license fee. Mainly on two grounds. Main ground is that that includes the period for which he has already paid. And the second grievance of the petitioner is that
you are still continuing in possession of those stocks?
Yes, for the 5 years. This is
5 years.
yes ma'am
Notice नियंतु किछि deposit से करंतु. केते deposit करिवे?
Pardon?
केते deposit करिवे looking to your
Minor
stature? Looking to your stature, make a reasonable offer.
Yes, my lord.
केते टका deposit करिवे?
License fee जेतिकी हमर 1 for 2000
40 lakhs my
Not follow it.
my lord 40 lakh already
40 lakhs is the demand. Looking to your stature, what should be the deposit?
My lord, 12 lakhs. 12 lakhs.
12 lakhs. Be reasonable, 15 diyantu.
My lord, 50% of the actual due.
Na actual kiya अब क्या करिवो? सेमाने कहबे ना एटा actual. So 30% हेले 12 lakhs आसुची. All at 12 lakhs दियंतु.
12 lakhs, my lord.
12 lakhs. All right. He volunteered for 12 lakhs. Let him deposit that. केते दिन रे?
Within 15 days, my lord.
15 days. All right. You should notice on the question of admission.
Subject to stay.
Sri Pari, आपन कोन senior counsel संगे ना निजे करिवे?
DSJ along with
निजे करिवे. BK Pari. BK Padi. Epatrele Shanti Prakash Mahanti with Lanka. You should notice on the question of admission. The party since receives notice. Let the adequate number of extra copies be served on Sri Party. We will be appearing for all opposite parties 1 to 7. Let a counter affidavit be filed within 4 weeks of service of copy. In this case, notice as above. As undertaken, let there be deposit of rupees 12 lakhs.
Within 15 days, madam. Within 15 days.
Within 15 days. In the event of such deposit within 15 days, there should not be any coercive action against the petitioner. So far, it relates to demands under Annex 1 and 7 till the date of hearing.
Copy in course of the day, madam.
In course of day ହବନି ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
28 ତାରିଖ
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଏଠି ଯିବା ବାଟରେ ରନୱେ ନମ୍ବର 2 ରେ ମୁଁ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ତଥାପି 4ଟା ଯାଏ କୋର୍ଟ କରୁଛି
tomorrow my lord first
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ମାନେ I have become tired by the time end of the day so ମୁଁ କେତେବେଳେ ଆକୁ ପଢିବି କେତେବେଳେ ଦସ୍ତଖତ କରିବି ସେ କେତେବେଳେ ବାଡେଇକିରି ଦେବେ ମତେ ଆଉ you all should know ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଇଠୁ ଉଠିଲେ ଘରକୁ ପଳାଏ that is a practice since my advocacy ମୁଁ ଓକିଲ ଥିଲା ବେଳେ ବି ମୋ କୋର୍ଟ କାମ ସରିଲେ ଘରେ ଯାଏ
that I know
ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟା 6ଟାରୁ ପୁଣି ରାତି 11ଟା ଅଫିସ ଏବେ ବି ଘରେ ସେମିତି ମୁଁ 7ଟାରୁ ରାତି 10 ଯାଏ ଅଫିସରେ ବସୁ ସେତିବେଳେ ଏ କାମ କରେ ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ କହିବେ ମତେ ଅବିନଗଦ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ପାରିବିନି 62 ବର୍ଷ ଗଲା ସେଥିରେ ଆଉ କେତେ next
For orders item 36.
May I please, your lordship. Here, my lord, your lordship was kind enough to pass order on 16/5/2023.
specifically adjourned to
That
stay?
banning order, my lord, your lordship was kind enough to pass interim order in my favor, directing not to take any coercive action. 4 tender were in pipeline, my lord, by then I approached to your lordship. No decision was taken. After receipt of the order, they sent the order to the law officer, concerned law officer, to give an opinion whether he should be banned or not. Despite of this interim order, it was sought for an opinion. The opinion, I don't know, there is internal communication.
Have you? There is a ban order?
Yeah, there was a ban order which was challenged before because no procedure was followed. Page 43 is the procedure. What is the banning order?
Notice has been issued.
Yes, I have sought the copy. Till date, no counter affidavit has been filed. There, apart from this, my lord, kindly see the IA. I have annexed the interim order. I mean,
IA for what?
IA, my lord, my at least my pending and future tenders should not be affected. That order is already there. Your lordship kindly they seek any
ଯଦି
modification.
ଅଛି କାହିଁ ପୁଣି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
Again, modification ସେମାନେ ଚାହିଁଲେ ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ annexer your lordship kindly see. Despite of that order, their past orders, the reason of rejection.
କାହିଁ କିଛି ଅଛି କି ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ
Again, page 6.
Mr.
Page 6.
Misra.
Again.
Has there been any further auction notice?
These are all pending. No decision has been taken. These 4 tender under annexer 12 were pending. No decision was taken. In the meantime, your lordship passed the order. The kind order your lordship passed after considering all these aspects. And this order they have passed after receiving your lordship's order at page 6. Page 6. Annexer A.
Miss case.
Miss case. IA.
Then Mr. Misra, sorry, you have to bring amendment of this in the.
No, I am
beginning
not
of this.
challenging that. I am not challenging. It is already rejected on the ground. Out of 4, they have already
toilet
rejected. At least other 3, my lord, it should not be affected. Definitely, I will challenge it. Lingering and cumbersome process.
This is not forming part of the read. How can I consider?
No, I am not challenging your lordship. Kindly see, that is their interpretation. I bring to my lord's notice. This amounts to contempt. This amounts to contempt. If there is an interim order in my favor, can they take note of this order, ban order, my lord? That is the sole ground of rejection of my tender. And that was my apprehension for which I approached my lords. A comment, as per railway board order regarding banning of business with the farm. This is the reason.
Convert this interim application to be a contempt application. To register it as a contempt.
Take the instruction.
And list the content for admission.
May I submit, my lord?
In the next week.
May I submit, my lord?
Yeah.
Last occasion, my lordship directed without leave of the court, there should not be taken any action.
Pardon?
My lord,
no action should be taken.
Yes, my lord. You are not taking any action. You are not taking any
Yes,
action.
you have already rejected.
No.
And suggested for banning.
No, only.
I am just initiating a contempt.
Railway board regarding banning.
I am just initiating a contempt. So when the contempt is taken up, be prepared. If you find this is not a coercive action,
my lord,
then you may be justified in asking, but I don't find, I find it's a unjustified order. A contempt lies.
We'll take that.
You should have taken leave of the court. Who prevented you? Yes, next.
Addition item
In the
37.
meantime, if good sense prevail, recall that order. Yes, how hearing, final hearing, hey peribani aji ki.
Item 37, my lord, next week candidate, my lord. Next week candidate, my lord, on behalf of Mr. Mohan.
ଆସିବ ଦେଖିବା 14ଟା
Lordship, may date be fixed, Lordship.
14ଟାକୁ ଇଏ କର 23 ମ୍ୟାଟର ସବୁ ଏଗୁଡା ରିଲିଜ କରିଦିଅ ବୁଝିଲ।
Lordship, item 14 day may be fixed, my Lordship, next week.
ଇଏ 37ଟା next week ରଖିଦିଅ।
Deeply obliged, my lord. Obliged.
23 ମ୍ୟାଟର ରିଲିଜ କର। 38 ରିଲିଜ ହବ। 39 ରେ
Counter file कर दो।
further order ଅଛି stay interim order continue ହେଇଯିବ ରିଲିଜ କରିବ। 40 ରେ କଣ ହେଲା valid service ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
Private
OP
party,
number 6 ଉପରେ fresh service।
private party has not received that copy, my lord.
40
40.
ରେ item OP number 6 ଉପରେ fresh notice ହବ।
My lord.
2 to 5 appear କଲେଣି?
ଏମାନେ appear କରିବେନି ଇଡିକୋ ଲୋକ।
ଆପଣ appear କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଠିକ ଅଛି। କାଇଁ ଆପଣ ନା appear କରିନି?
I'm appearing on behalf of my senior.
Filed वकालतनामा?
Mr. P.K. Mohanty.
प्रदीप्त महांती।
हाँ?
Senior counsel प्रदीप्त कुमार महांती।
हाँ, right जे काଇଁ वकालतनामा काଇଁ?
Instruction date.
Okay, ଆପଣ appear କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
Again,
Or you have the instruction to appear?
I have instruction to appear.
Okay. 40 ରେ ଲେଖ। There is sufficient notice on the OP number 2 to 5 already sufficient. ଆପଣ ନା କହିଲେ kindly?
Khirabdi Mudali. Khirabdi Mudali.
Shirabdi?
Mudali.
Okay. Please give it in a slip. Okay. Who is your senior?
Mr. P.K. Mohanty.
Mr. P.K. Mohanty, senior counsel?
Yes.
Okay. Along with Sri P.K. Mohanty, senior counsel, has the instruction to appear for OP 2 to 5?
Yes, Lord.
2 to 5? 2 to 5. Let appearance memo along with vokalattama of the junior counsels be filed within at least 1 week time. 1 week. Okay, notice on OP number 6 could not be sufficient as the person was out of station. Let there be fresh requisites on the notice on OP number 6, requisites by Friday?
By Friday.
By Friday. As
Because
undertaken.
interim order has not been passed. That's
Interim order ଅଛି କିଛି?
नहीं
38 ରେ interim order।
40 interim order କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
हाँ?
40 ରେ interim order କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
ନାଇଁ ତ ଠିକ ଅଛି।
କିନ୍ତୁ
Matter
order
be
ନାହିଁ
placed-
ସେ receive କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଜାଣି।
matter be placed after sufficiency of notice.
38 ରେ interim order। 38 ରେ interim order
Item
to continue।
38 is an election matter.
Interim order ଅଛି continue କରିବ।
Item
Yes.
38 is an election matter. At the stage of argument,
Election
my
matter,
lord.
ମୁଁ ଆଉ judgment ଦେଇପାରିବିନି।
Interim order to
Covered
continue।
by my lord's judgment.
My lordship, interim order to continue।
38 କଣ ଗ୍ରାମ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ election?
Again,
Interim order to continue, my lord। 38।
interim order ଅଛି continue
Yes.
କରିବ।
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yes.
my humble submission, my lord, that a date be fixed, otherwise.
38 ଟା ଗୋଟେ କାମ କର 38 को 18th of July କର।
18.
Yes।
Yes,
I have filed
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ
my-
ଆସିବ next week ଆସିବ contempt ଅଛି କଣ urgency ଅଛି?
Read is there. Read is there. They have sought the copy of counter yesterday. I pray 10 days after your.
2 weeks after date दे दो।
ये contempt भी reply my lord दे दीजिए। Contempt भी reply दे दीजिए। Solve कर copy solve कर दीजिए।
हाँ
They sought so called reply.
comply କରିଛନ୍ତି କି? comply କରିଛନ୍ତି?
हाँ उधर recall कर दीजिए।
recall କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ
Your
କାଇଁ
lordship, the read is there. Your lordship keep it both on after 2 weeks.
କାହିଁକି?
No,
ଆଉ ଯଦି recall କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ order ଟା କାଇଁ କାଲିକି?
I have to take instruction. They have filed the so called just now. They sought.
I can record very well.
Your lordship.
Day after tomorrow.
Yes, my lord.
মানে recall order my
Yes,
lord
correct.
next be by one।
I'll copy ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ court ର copy ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
दे दीजिए my lord दे दीजिए।
If the imputed action is recalled, then what is the fun of continuing?
Read is there. That is why.
Take instruction in the meantime. Yes, Friday ଆସିବ।
Read is there.
Receipt में